Hey Google.
Hey Alexa.
Hey Siri.
Hey Matty, fire up the Meraki podcast.
Welcome back to the Meraki podcast. This episode is coming to you from Meraki podcast studio from Yugambeh country. I'm Matt Cavosso and I'm a proud new knuckle man. Today's episode, I'm sitting down with Texy and Worm. These boys are behind some of the wildest urban climbs you've seen online, hanging off cranes, standing on the edge of skyscrapers. Fuck me. No ropes, no harnesses. And not by accident. They're not reckless, they're calculated. They plan, they prepare, and they know exactly what they're risking every time they step off the ground. For legal reasons, we won't be using their actual names and their voices will be altered. But you'll still hear the truth straight out of their mouths. We're talking about why the fuck humans chase the edge, what goes through their head at 60 plus stories, above the ground, obviously, and how they plan something the internet thinks is pure chaos and what the cost of this life actually is. Strap in. This one is not for the normal. This is not a normal conversation. And Texy and Worm, welcome to the Meraki podcast.
Thank you for inviting us. Yeah, thank you for inviting us. Came for this. Yeah, bro.
Boys, for a lot of people that don't know who you are, what I would recommend before they continue to listen to this podcast would be to jump on your Instagrams and actually see what you do.
Yeah, all right.
If you can quickly give your Instagram handles.
So mine here is just GC, the two letters, and then Worm. So just GC Worm. Yep. And mine, I'm known as txybex on
Insta.
Instagram.
Yeah. How do they spell that?
txybex.
Perfect.
Yep.
So quickly go there, have a look at the fucking crazy shit they're doing.
Yeah, our accounts consist of not as many videos, but we post heaps of photography and stuff. And see some crazy stuff.
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
Yeah.
So for people that don't know what you do, obviously I spoke about it just there at the start.
Yeah.
But what do you actually do?
Oh, well,
there's a lot involved.
There's a lot. It varies from a lot of different things, but I think the main thing people see of it is just scaling the tallest skyscrapers possible and then just doing crazy stuff hanging off of them, sitting on the edge, standing on the edge, and then just people just go crazy over it, making the news and stuff, and then everyone thinks we're going to die, and everyone goes
millions
crazy.
And millions and millions of views. It's insane. I think the one that I saw which caught my attention was on the top of Seoul, Pepper.
Oh yeah, that heaps of people saw that on first. Main
big
climbs.
ones. Yeah. They've got. I think I looked at. I think it was on your Instagram, Texy. That was. I think it was at 900 and something thousand views just on Instagram.
Yeah. There's a video of a guy called 777 Salty or Trading Pool, and he lives in Meraki. He's on one of the top floors, and he spotted us up there. And then he posted it, and he's massive, and that video's got 7 million views now.
Wow.
He just zoomed in on us, and he was what the hell are these guys doing on the roof, bro? And then the news saw that, and they contacted him, and then he sent through some of our stuff, and they made a whole story on it and everything, and then
crazy.
Went all from there. I'm crazy.
Were you guys doing that before? You'd done a fair few climbs before that one, but that was the one that blew up?
I've been climbing for a year before I even decided to make my account. I had old accounts before that.
Okay.
And I've made the news last year and stuff.
Yep.
For just hanging off of cranes, and people might have seen that. But I made the news for climbing a crane and cycling in Alfred. I won one year, bro, by myself, bro. That was the scariest thing I've ever done, bro. I couldn't stand at the top. The wind was that strong, bro.
Wasn't the one in Burley that broke? Luckily.
No, not that one, bro. I was over in Main Beach area.
Okay.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, and then after doing Pepper's Soul, all my mates had accounts.
Okay.
And I was I may as well just throw an
Make your own.
up. Yeah.
How'd you come up with the name?
Bro, to be honest, it was a piss take at first. I was just trolling, bro, because in that scene, in the scene of climbing buildings and stuff, we call it the urbex, urban scene.
Yep.
There's sort of a respect level. But
Okay.
there's people that like actually take it seriously. Like they won't like ruin roofs, which is where you like just do a roof heaps and then get it like shut down.
Okay.
And then we have a term called like toys.
Okay.
Where if like there's a kid, right, who like figures out how to do a roof, he'll just do it like 5 times in 1 week, get caught, and then no one can do the roof again.
That's fucked.
sort of
That
like
fucks it for everyone.
ruining it for everyone. Yeah. So there's sort of like a respect level in the scene.
That's good.
And I was just taking a piss out of everyone.
Thinking you were the lowest of the lower, being a worm.
Well, like, just the whole name was a piss take. And then I was like, sort of like, we just kind of like, it all sort of went uphill after we did on Meriton. Because
Okay.
no one had dared to even try that building for 2 years.
Okay.
Because like it was completely cooked. Sorry to butt in.
No, you're here to talk, bro.
While we were doing Meriton, we were actually watching the news videos on Seoul. Because it came out. It was like after we did Seoul. It was a few weeks after.
Is that the Meriton, that one
big
north
one,
here?
Yeah, the
North.
big one on the one behind Seoul.
Yeah.
Like the way it played out is we went through a door and it was alarmed. And then we were hiding inside of some like elevator room in this like little like space.
Okay.
And we were just watching ourselves on the news while hiding. While like security was doing like a roof check
How
and
good's
everything.
that?
And after about 40 minutes, we kind of had confidence security cleared out.
Yeah.
And then did the roof. And then all went up from there. Like just, we were like, our ego got boosted so much because no one even dared to do that building. And we were meant to do some like little crane that night to get like sunset clips, but there's still workers in it. So we're like, oh, stuff that. Let's just go try this like impossible building.
How good.
And then from there, we were just like, yeah, we can do everything. I reckon, and just like full send it out.
Confidence too, eh?
100%. Like there's situations where like you can't just like be a little pussy. Like if security's in the stairwell with you, bro, you just gotta
run
barge
straight
through
at
them,
him.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I've probably got the most experiences with like actually encountering and like having, you could say, fights with security and building managers.
Yeah.
But like some of the other boys, they just haven't really encountered it as much. Or sort of one person budges through, everyone else just follows.
Yeah. You got to definitely have confidence just to even climb the buildings, but to be out there is another confidence.
Yeah.
So can't be scared of heights doing your shit.
And I feel like majority of the climbs, like even getting to the roof, most people like would just like, because obviously you take stairs up.
Yeah, of course.
We can say that much, but obviously like when some like massive alarm starts blasting off when you get to the top, it's like a sensor. 99% of people are just going to turn the opposite direction and run.
Yeah.
It's just being able to like know that like, all right, security's coming. We just got to barge through, get on the roof as quick as we can, then leave like before security comes up or hide. And if we encounter security, you just got to have that confidence. Yeah. We have a term called flick and dip, and that's where essentially,
take photos?
Exactly. We take photos really fast and then leave on the roof. That's more for like the higher roofs where we know security's coming up. Super fast response times of like 1 minute and they're on the roof and stuff like that.
Yeah, wow. Q1 being one of those?
Yes, they put an elevator, like pretty much goes directly to the roof, and it's so quick. Like, have you ever been to Q1?
I have.
The elevators that you get as like a staying there, they're so slow, they take forever.
Yep.
But we can like, when going up the stairwell, we've been actually like see the worker security elevator, and that thing flies. It goes from like the bottom to the top in like 5 seconds. So like, if they know you're there, they'll be on the roof within like 30 seconds. Yeah.
You have done that.
Yeah, we've done that. Yeah.
Can you get to the top of the pole, or is it too hard?
So we've looked into it so much. Yeah. We'll basically explain it. If you want to search it up on Google, you can. 2 brothers did it to change the light bulbs, and they had to spend, I think it was 6 hours building scaffolding over to the hatch.
Oh,
because
wow.
the hatch to the spire is disconnected from the building.
Yeah,
it's like
is.
3 meters away from it. So they had to build like full scaffolding over to it. And we've just like looked into it, and like knowing the fact that everyone in the observation deck can see you, security will know you're there straight away.
Yeah.
Like, it's just realistically not possible. Like,
Yeah.
you could maybe, if you took enough people, get to the top of the spire, but you'd have cops waiting at the bottom.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's not worth it, eh?
It's not worth it, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I was going to say something then, but I won't say it. But yeah. It's fucking, I love what you're doing. Like, a lot of people think you're fucking stupid and like, one slip and you're dead, which is 100% true.
It's true, yeah. But it's like, realistically,
Calculated.
you can like stand, like let's say you're on some stairs, right? You can stand at the top of stairs on the ground, fine. And you're not going to fall down the stairs. Like, you can just stand on the edge of the stairs and just step below. You're not going to fall down to it. It's just having that mindset of it's the exact same thing, just up way higher.
And you have nothing beside you.
You have nothing beside you. But like, personally, me, you can clearly see it. Never had a fear of heights.
Yeah.
Like my first crane that I ever climbed was like ages ago. I didn't feel the fear. Like my mate was like, "Don't look down." And I looked down. I'm like, "It's not even that bad, bro."
Yeah,
like, I just never
wow.
felt it. But then there's people that like wouldn't even dare go like 3 meters near the edge,
Yeah.
or they'll be like,
That'd be me.
they just like wouldn't know what to do. Like,
What about
it's
you,
just so
Texie?
different. Yeah, I feel like it's misunderstood a lot. Yeah,
I have a question in there about that.
I don't have a fear of heights at all. I never did really, but I feel like it was kind of the roof-topping that showed me that I actually really didn't.
Okay.
I feel like my fear is more, instead of falling off, it's more of security coming up.
Yep.
Because, like, obviously...
They're a bit bigger than you too.
Yeah, well, I can't really control whether or not they come
gonna
up or
bash
not.
you.
I can control whether or not I fall.
Yeah, of course.
Which, yeah, I feel like that's a sort of control factor.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's it takes a lot to do what you're doing, but to actually pull it off is the special part, hey?
Yeah, without getting like arrested
Yeah.
and everything and stuff. Like
And getting the
obviously-
shots as well. Like
Obviously,
everything.
people have been caught. Some of us have been caught, like, on stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to get into it, but I've had, like, scenarios where I've had, like, cops pull guns on me.
Oh, wow.
Because we were in a government building and they thought we were there for other reasons, but that's like a whole other thing.
Fine.
This guy here, Texie, he was actually smart and left the building. Like they looked for me after.
Okay.
They tried following me down, but I was long gone.
Did you dog the boys, did you?
Oh, no, he was smart to leave. He was smart.
I'm joking, bro. I'm a shit stirrer if you're
This is
saying
before
real.
like cops even arrived at the building, bro.
Okay.
It's like he just knew there's like a camera and a sensor on every single level in the stairwell. And then he's like, "No, this is not smart." My ego was through the roof. I was like, "No, I'm just apologizing for the roof." But it did not end.
Oh, how good.
Yeah.
Very first question I ask him, we're obviously 15 minutes in already, but I don't care. Very first question, and this ties in big time with what you guys are doing. A lot of people need to be in the right frame of mind to do what you're doing.
Yeah.
A lot of people commit suicide by jumping off tall buildings.
Yeah.
My very first question is, how is your mental health? You boys aren't old. I won't say how old you guys are.
Yeah.
Have you ever struggled with mental health, and how is your mental health?
You want to go first? You go first. All right. So
This answer can go for as long or as short as you want.
So personally, myself, I've never struggled with mental health.
Okay.
I've always been fine. Like, and obviously, like, there's the thoughts when you're on the roof. There's like intrusive thoughts. You're like, bro, if I just like stepped off, it's just game over.
Yeah,
Like,
you're not
it's
coming
like-
back.
Yeah, and then like people always like comment on videos like, "Oh, I couldn't with my intrusive thoughts" and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's sort of obviously 99% of people wouldn't even put themselves in that situation.
No, they wouldn't.
in the
You're
first
right.
place. But I feel like you either go up there with the intention of what we do,
Mm-hmm.
or the intention, like if you're not working or anything, the intention to jump off and like kill yourself.
Spot on.
And that sort of ties in with a climb we did in Brisbane on Story Bridge. So like it wouldn't be bad, but it's monitored 24/7 by like suicide hotline and
Okay.
cameras.
Okay.
So like, and that's something that keeps a lot of people out because like usually if someone's going up there, they're going to jump off.
Yeah.
So they get cops there super quick, and you can
Okay.
see in like my video I posted, like cops arrived and we got in a chase and stuff. But
I love that.
but it's sort of like
That's adrenaline in itself.
there's people sort of use this as a way. I've definitely seen more overseas, not as much. It just wouldn't be posted publicly. There used to be a guy who would climb heaps. Like I'm pretty sure it was in Korea or something.
Okay.
And he was like climbing heaps. A bunch of people knew him. He had like, I think almost 100,000 followers, definitely tens of thousands of followers.
Okay.
And no one knew he was struggling with mental health.
Okay.
But he was like, he wanted to kill himself. And then he discovered climbing, and that brought him away from it.
Okay.
And he was actually like in a good place for 9
Yeah,
months.
right.
And then he sort of like, he'd done everything. And then he literally
back
like,
into that
go
hole.
back in, and he literally live streamed himself jumping off the bridge.
Oh, fuck off.
But he didn't actually die because he
Oh,
landed into
wow.
water. It was like a big drop, landed into water.
Fucked himself
But he
up.
got saved, and it like people saved him and stuff. And then he hasn't posted since, so no one knows what's going on with him. Like if he's actually killed himself or not. I sort of think it's a thing that can bring you into a loophole.
Yes.
Like where it can be a temporary escape from
Yep.
mental health, but us myself, I've never had problems. I'm in it because I just enjoy it. I enjoy the fun. I enjoy the thrill.
Yeah.
I don't have any like want or need, like suicidal need. Like I'm doing it for fun, and I genuinely believe I'm safe. Like obviously you see my videos of me hanging off the cranes and everything.
So that was you that did that one.
That's me on all of them, yeah.
You're a strong boy. I'll give you that.
So I've done, the reason I'm most confident with that is because I rock climbed at almost a national level, like bouldering and stuff before that. So I've just got that confidence already. Like I can just like sit there one arm for like 3 minutes and I feel safe.
You can see that in the videos.
Other people, it's like, if they see someone hanging off a crane, they're like, "Yep, he just wants to kill himself." Like, what's he doing?
So true.
He doesn't have a want for life. There's so many comments where it's like, "Oh, I feel bad for your parents. You don't want to live and stuff." Where it's like
they don't even know the story.
It's like, look, I know what I'm doing. I'm not here to like hurt anyone. And yeah, there's definitely a fair point. If I fall and do kill myself, other people have to deal with that. Like someone's got to scrape me up and everything.
Yeah, spot on.
But I don't. Obviously, it looks like I'm pushing the limits, but I'm in full control. Like I've got like good grip on the bars. Yeah. And, like I'll climb a crane, and then even the slightest bit of like moist or like grease on the crane, I'm not hanging off. Like I won't even like climb it. Like I'll stop and I'll turn back down. It's got to be prime conditions, dry, usually cold, and it's just like.
You have chalk or powder or whatever it is when you climb?
No, I don't usually.
Too strong.
So this is a funny thing. Everyone's like in the comments, they're like, "Oh, my palms would be sweaty up there." Here's what's the funny thing about it. When I think about it, my palms actually sweat up. Like when I'm down, not doing it, but when I'm up there, I'm completely fine, bro. Like it's fine. Like I'll be thinking about it. I'm like, "Oh, bro, like my palms are sweating up, bro." And I'm like, "What the hell?" And I'm like up there, and it's like completely different. I've got this like confidence, but obviously. Like you're not going to push it because like if like what some people do like is they start being stupid up there, being silly. Some people even get drunk before climbing and then like smoke weed and stuff, and then that's what kills people. You need to be in a good mind of like a good peace of mind when you're doing it. If you've got like any mental issues, I highly recommend don't do it. Like get that sorted out, get professional help, and like just be in a good place with yourself.
Bloody oath. What about you, Texy?
For me, I haven't struggled with mental health either.
Okay.
Obviously I know people that do and have, but so I'm always in like a right space of mind when I climb, and I feel like it's one of the main reasons why we gatekeep a lot of the stuff we do, because obviously it's not to ruin the buildings, but it's also like I'm in control. Like I don't know what's going through other people's minds. Obviously, like I could tell someone the method, and then they could be struggling with mental health. They go up there and actually do something like pretty bad, like jump off.
Or they could even push you guys too if they're not in the right frame of mind as well. Yeah.
So which is why, like, pretty sure a lot of the mates that we climb with, most of them are in a pretty good state of mind. Onto that, we choose very carefully who we climb with. Like, we get hundreds of people messaging us, like, yo, can you take us? Can you take us? And we obviously don't want people going. We don't want people going, but we choose very carefully who we take, because we're responsible. If they die, we've got to live with that. Yeah. So we don't bring anyone new. We don't invite people to come into the scene of climbing. Yep. We've cycled through. So people sort of have cycles where they get done by the cops enough, and then they're like, yep, that's quits. I don't want to go to court if I get done again. I'm out of the scene. Yeah. And then there's other people that are just like addicted to it. They've been to court like heaps of times. They just keep coming back and stuff.
More older people?
Yeah, well, I feel like sort of under 18, you're never going to go to court. Yeah. You got that much lenience, and it's like, it's really not that bad. Like climbing a building, like there's knife crime. There's people in Melbourne getting stabbed every day by teenagers and stuff.
So true.
And like what we're doing, like, yeah, it's bad, but like it's not really that bad.
No,
we're not there to take photos. Exactly. We're not there to take photos. We're not there to like hurt anyone or anything. Yeah. Like it's completely different to anything else. And then
so true.
We sort of see it as if we bring someone else up, and then they
get out of control.
Literally, it's not in our control. I've got to live with that for the rest of my life if they fall off and die.
So true.
And then you'll probably see some of my photos. There's like, it sort of ranges from people, but the only people I climb with is other people that have already been climbing. Okay. And that's it. Like I won't climb with anyone else. And,
are you boys take a photographer with you?
Or
you do it yourself?
We all have cameras ourselves.
Yeah.
I used to, shoot on iPhone.
Okay.
I switched the camera.
Yeah. There's Samsungs and that now like phones are fun.
But it's sort of like you need the ability to
edit properly,
to be able to, not in editing, you can edit on a phone fine, like edit photos, but it's in actually taking the photo.
Okay.
To change certain settings, like to do certain things. Especially under pressure, like we're going to do that all really fast.
Yeah.
Like, being able to, because obviously you have a limited time on the roof, especially for some roofs. Yeah. But you got to be able to know how to composition those shots. Yeah.
How did you guys just teach each other that? Or
this guy does not know how to use a camera. He shoots on auto.
He's got one, but he doesn't know how to use it.
He shoots on auto mode, so he doesn't have control over this stuff. But, it's okay. My photos are better than yours. I mean, we won't get into that. It's a $6,000 setup. That's the way cheaper setup. So,
hey, as long as you get the shot,
as long as you get the shot. But, so some of us shoot in like manual mode, which is where you change like everything, like the people that know, like shutter speed, aperture, ISO, like all that stuff. It's like heaps different settings.
Yep.
And like it comes in really important into play. Like if you use the phone on our recent wind turbine that we climbed,
yes, I saw
if you
that.
use the phone, the photos, the wings that are spinning around would all be still.
Okay.
But in some of our photos, we wanted like motion blur in the wings. So if the subject is still, and we lower something called the shutter speed, it takes longer for the camera to take the photo, which allows a little bit of movement in the wings to add that sort of blur on them. And
that was a good shoot, by the way.
We love that night, bro.
Tough climb? Just because it's fucking vertical?
Bro. It took a while to get up.
5 hours or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, so we had to park up somewhere, like, and then we had to like walk journey.
Trek in,
got to one. It was under construction. The whole wing on the top was like falling off. So we were like, we got to find another one. And
plenty around where you were, though.
Yeah, a lot. The 5-hour drive, though. The engine in the under construction one had blown up. So if we went up there, I don't know. Could have gone very bad. Yeah. But we chose a different one. And then
it was 5-hour drive, you said.
Yeah. So it's like 3.5, 4 hours, but we kind of took some detours and stuff.
Yeah.
In the trek. And then along the way, we thought a freight train was coming. So we're like, all right, we're going to get some flicks of this. And we waited like 10 minutes there just for it to be a car in the distance. That's so annoying, bro. We were like so hyped to see a train, like hop on it for a bit, get some photos and stuff.
Yeah.
But having just be a car with like one headlight that looked like a train. And we were like, oh, kill me now. And then the other boys, they slept in the compartment of the wind turbine.
Oh, wow.
In the compartment. And I actually slept on the very top by myself. And yeah, that was sick. And it was like pretty windy. Like we had the goal in mind of, we had like warm clothes. They were cold. I wasn't cold
in the compartment.
But it was definitely warmer in there. But and then we all woke up for sunrise. Obviously, like 4 hours of sleep, and like
so worth it, eh?
Yeah, 100% worth it. And then here's a funny story. So we were out of our luck. There's 162 wind turbines on the farm. And the one we chose to climb had scheduled maintenance at 7 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, fuck off.
So we get there.
How do you find this out?
One of the workers actually contacted me about it.
Okay.
And he was like super chill. I'm not dropping any names or anything for his sake.
Yeah.
But someone.
So he's teed it up for you pretty much.
He's told us everything.
There was 10 guys around it in the morning looking at it. They all called each other.
And they had like, the whole site was there, like studying the whole thing. And then, so I've got a video of me walking up and then looking at the top of the thing. And I shot the video at 6:37 a.m. So we probably left within like a 10-minute span to when they got there. So we barely missed them. And, who knows how that would turn out if we ran into them. So yeah.
Fair few boys too.
Yeah.
They probably would have been just like, well, you don't know, do you? They probably could have.
You really don't know. If they're in a good mood, they might just be like, oh, piss off. But if they're in like a bad mood, they might be like, oh, no, stay here, boys. Like, we're the boss out. We'll decide from there and stuff like that.
And then you run anyway.
100% we run anyway. I mean, like, but I spoke to one of the workers. He was like, the boys that first discovered the door are pretty chill, but the other boys that went over like 10 minutes later, I don't reckon they would have been happy.
Okay.
So like, we probably would have been fine, but still, much rather not encounter them at all.
No, exactly right. Is this the first one? Is well, before I ask this one, what's one quote you live by?
Quote?
Yeah.
All right.
You go first, Texie.
You put me on the spot.
Yeah, that's part of that's a lot of this will be that.
Honestly, okay. It sounds corny, but I reckon like live don't just exist.
Nice. I love
A lot of
that.
people are just living their day-to-day life doing the exact same things
Couldn't
over
agree
and
more.
over again. And I feel like that's the main part we do. Like, obviously it sounds a bit like, what's the word? I don't know.
Cliche? Maybe,
Yeah,
no?
like us saying live when we're doing this dangerous
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
But it's
yeah.
like, I want my life to be fun. I want to have like,
Enjoy it.
these memories. Yeah. For when I'm older, I don't want to spend my teen years like doing the exact same thing that everyone else does. Like,
Yeah.
same thing day to day out, day
Yeah.
in. Yeah. Like, I'll add on to that. I feel like it's sort of aspect of majority of us boys. We don't enjoy partying, drinking, or drugs or any of that. We
That's
sort of
good.
like have this as a different thing.
That's
And
your
then-
drug.
Yeah, it's
what
like
you're
our
doing.
drug.
Yeah.
Like I personally like have never gone to a party. I don't want to go to a party.
Yeah. That's nothing wrong with that, mate.
And I'm happy with that. Some people are like, "Oh, you're ruining your teenage years," and then I show them a photo of me on pepper salt, and they're like, "Oh, bro, that's
Okay,
insane."
I
Stuff
take
like
that back.
Yeah, and then like some of the stuff is crazy, bro. Like we've got some experiences that like people would never think just don't happen like in real life. Like, it's just something that looks like a movie, like
Yeah,
stuff
spot
like
on.
that.
Like,
And then-
what you're doing will never happen in my life.
yeah, it's like
'Cause
for
I'm
some
fucked.
people, it's like a movie and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, and like if you don't get in while you're young enough, it's like you're either like just gonna go to jail or like,
Or
you're
you're
just
gonna
not
be too
out of
worried
jail, or
about
you're gonna be too
the
worried
outcome.
about your life. Like if
Yeah.
eventually you have kids, like if I do, I will have kids in my life.
Yeah.
Once I have kids, I'm not putting my life at risk because if I have a family, like a wife and a kid, and then I go do something stupid, like hang off the crane,
Slip.
and I fall,
Yeah.
that's affecting everyone around me. Like obviously it'll affect people now,
Yeah.
but I think there's another level to it. Once I've got kids, they're looking up to me. I want to be like the best father
Spot
I
on.
can every day.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Spot on.
Yeah.
How good. He's a very, very switched on. I'll
Thank you.
give you that for sure. And I'd tell you if you weren't. I'd say
Yeah.
fucking pull your head in and you should probably leave. But I'll be completely honest with you here. I don't sugarcoat anything.
Yeah. That's
There's-
how I like it, bro.
Yeah. A lot of people don't like it these days.
No
but
beating around the bush,
Nah,
bro. Straight
exactly.
to the point.
Yeah, fucking oath. How good. I actually have a mate that lives in that Meriton too.
Oh, dude.
And he commented on your crane video
Oh, yeah.
and he wrote, AI is crazy these days. Did you see that?
I've seen a couple of those. A lot of people be like commenting, "Hey, that's crazy today, bro." Yeah. I mean, like recently, like literally in the last like week and a half, there's some like platform come out and you can make like such realistic AI videos.
Okay.
Like if they get rid of the watermark, it's called like Sora AI or something.
yeah.
If you get rid of the watermark, like I've legit seen videos and then like after watching it, like a few minutes later, I'll realize, wait, that was AI. Like it can
Yeah,
be so
right.
realistic. Yeah. Like we could probably fake being on top of like the pole of Q1 with AI if we did it
Okay.
good enough and people would actually start believing it. Yeah.
Fuck that. Someone will do it eventually.
Eventually, people, the pole, someone will do it. I feel like the only person that will do it is if they're willing to base jump off the top.
Okay.
Because if
And then
that's like
land
One
on
of
it.
the only ways you're getting away.
yeah, because I feel like it's getting to a point where some of the crimes we do can be a terrorist charge if you're caught.
Oh, wow.
So it depends on how you get up and stuff. And with Q1 Spire, definitely could be one of them. So I feel like, and
Do you want a base jump eventually?
so I won't get into it too much, but I've got some really big,
Ambitions.
big plans
Yeah.
to learn base jumping, and then with that skill, do some stuff in other cities with some super hard buildings that
How
no
good.
one will ever walk into. But I'm not going to get
He's
into
a
that.
lunatic,
You just have
eh?
to see it.
Yeah, he is.
He's way more crazier than you.
Yeah, I'm more of the one
Calculated?
Seki coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the brains of the outfit.
Yeah,
Is that?
this guy's
Don't
just
take
like-
that
this guy's
personally,
just
but
like the, oh, go. Yeah.
Worry about it later, eh?
I'm just sort of like, oh, mate, if building manager comes up west, I'll punch on with it. We're just that, bro. Like, right, you just don't care, bro.
he's solid too. Like he's a bigger boy compared to you.
Bro, I've had definitely some experiences with building managers, bro. I've been ticking the buildings off, bro.
I love that. When people watch your clips and think these boys are insane, which is pretty much what they're thinking, aren't they?
Yeah.
How would you describe what you feel when you're up there?
Bro, to be honest, like,
Don't
now
feel
I
anything.
don't feel adrenaline hanging
Yeah.
off of a crane. Like, some people would be like, oh my gosh, that's insane. but I'm just like it is what it is. Like
You've done it that many times.
I've done it that many times, but it's like obviously it gets to a point where now I'm not like, if I got mates there and they're like, yo, can you hang so we can record videos? I'll do that.
Yeah.
But like if I'm just up somewhere, I'm not just going to put my life in risk like that. Like people think I just actively like go and like do it, like putting my life in risk. But it's like very rarely that I'll actually hang off of something.
Yeah.
So only if it's like the perfect situation and it's for a cause. I'm not just going to do it for the sake of it.
Yeah, of course.
Like there's got to be some sort of reward. And yeah, you can say like clout chasing and obviously that's like an aspect. But like,
of course,
I feel like just I enjoy doing it myself, but not to the point where I'm willing to risk my life on every climb. Yeah.
What do you feel, Texy? Obviously, you're not as experienced as him, correct?
Well, I don't know about that. I've done almost everything that he's done, except for the ones in the other cities that I haven't been to. But
sorry to put you down like that.
He is worse than me somewhere else.
You just don't hang like him, is that correct?
No. I'm not that stupid.
It's just experience for you, hey?
Yeah, he's just weak. He just doesn't want to move.
Might be a punch on the knee later.
I don't really feel the adrenaline either.
Okay.
Now, but I feel like the main part where you get adrenaline is just finding the way up.
Yeah,
security.
Of course.
Yeah, it's chases. Like, it's sort of getting to a point where almost every climb we do now is ending up in a chase because we're not doing like easy buildings anymore. No. Everything's got like alarm, security coming up. And like, there was one that I posted recently where the
alarms went off.
So it wasn't technically alarms, but he wasn't there. It was me and some other boys who don't post.
They don't post, did you say?
Don't post. One of us got caught. Me and my other mate got away. And we got down, so we did the roof, and we actually had to go through the security office to get onto the roof.
Oh, fuck.
And we didn't know that. We thought it was one door to the roof, but it happened, and it was so much more than it was. Heaps of cameras. It wasn't technically alarmed because we took a different way, but we were like looking on the screens in the security office, we were like staring at ourselves, and they were like, mate, if anyone comes in here, they're going to know, like, even if we're like in somewhere else, they're going to know we're straight away. There are cameras everywhere. And the day we chose to do it was on our luck, a security training day. So there was 40 security in the building. And we do the roof, and these idiots, so they're not idiots, but it was a security training day, so none of them were in the security office. They were obviously out training everyone. And the only reason we got caught doing the roof was because someone from a nearby building spotted us on the top, recorded videos, and sent it in, like, to cops and them. And we come down, and we get to the ground fire door, and it's just locked. Like, they just bolted the ground fire door shut. Because obviously that's what we do. Once we're in the street, like, I don't care how many of them there are, I'm getting away.
Yeah.
It's a different story when you're in the building, though, because I have a situation where they've, like, locked all the doors to the building, and you actually just can't get out. But we get down, and the door opens, and I posted a video on it, and he was like, hey, boys, and then I'm like, hey, man, and he's like, on the ground now.
Yeah,
and then we stepped him, I barged through one of them, and I, like, launched down the escalator. There's an escalator, and we hop out. And then I'm like running, and then I like turn around, some guy at the desk yells at me, and then the exit I choose, there's a few different exits, and the exit I choose is just a building manager just standing there. He's like, you're not going anywhere, mate. Good luck. I'll explain the situation. So he's at some sliding doors, and I just full sprinted it. Like, for some reason he had the doors open, like not shut, which meant if the doors are shut, I would have had to run up to it, slow down, wait for it to open, and then keep going. Yeah. But he's had them wide open. And so I'm just full sprinting. And I'm going, like, I'm ready to run it straight with him, just like barge him over and go. And then he's like, you stop right there. And then like last second he realizes I'm not stopping and I'm going straight for him.
And he just moves?
Like does a 180 and like tries to turn around, and I just like barge him from behind, and he just face plants into a tree behind him, bro. He goes straight into it, and I just gap it down the street, and then I go past, like go down, and I like ran like for so long, like so fast as I could, that I stopped, and like I was like about to throw up like in a bush, because like I ran like 2Ks in like 4 minutes, just full sprinting with all that adrenaline. I was like, I'm out of here, bro. And then almost threw up, and I hop on an e-scooter and I drive past, and there's cops, and the building manager's out there on his phone, and he points it, and he sees me, starts pointing me, he's like yelling at me, he's like, wah! Like yelling at me, and I go past, and then my mate's in there getting done by the cops and everything, and they somehow didn't recognize my face on footage, because obviously they got the full CCTV on lobby, but they recognized my mate straight away. He was like, oh, you're this, like the one other one.
Knew his name and everything.
And everything, bro. I got away. We both got away, and cops haven't contacted us about that. I feel like it gets to a point where, like, do they really want to start a full investigation over us taking photos on roofs when there's so much more work.
Like you said, you're demolishing the roof or something. It's a different story. It's worth
you're
it.
like breaking into things, but with our methods of opening doors, we don't leave any damage at all.
Yeah, perfect. I won't ask you about that because that'll wreck it for everyone.
I'm not going to go into that. We've got ways.
And like you said, you've got ways, and you've already stated this, so I will ask you this question. You've got people contacting you, also helping you do climbs as well. So that's another way of getting in too, I'm guessing.
There's people, we call them old heads.
Yeah.
In our group, they probably won't like this name if they're watching it, but they're sort of like people who are like their 20s and older.
Yeah.
And like, they're people who like have climbed like back in like 2015, 2016 when everything was easy. You could go to Q1, take a credit card and open the roof door. And like they wouldn't do roof checks or anything, and people would just do it during daytime while there was people on the skywalk. And they'd be like walking around on the roof, and then nothing would happen, bro. It was like so chill. And then eventually they locked down, and now it's like you can't go through the roof door. It's impossible. But basically, we call them old heads, and they've just got like heaps of knowledge because they've been in the scene for so long, and like they usually just hate on everyone. They're usually just like, "Oh, get out of here, you new gens and stuff."
Yeah.
But some of them, for some reason, they've just taken a liking to some of us. They just like certain people. I feel like, and I feel like there's a level of like, I wouldn't say I'm like respected, but there's a level of, because of my confidence and the way that a lot of people that climb. When they encounter security, they give up. It's whereas I'm like, I could say like aggressive with security, and I just don't give up. If there's cops, I'm going to give up. Yeah, like obviously in front of me, but if it's just security, man, I'm not getting done. Like I'll do everything I can. And I feel like people sort of have like a level of respect for that, bro. Yeah, I've legit wanted to do that, bro. Like just if they're below the stairwell, just like launch down the stairwell, like fly kick their head, bro. Like, that leads into a whole another story about the hardest building in Sydney called Salesforce, but we'll talk about that later. Okay. But these old heads have heaps of knowledge, so they can like tell you. They don't just outright tell you like the method. Like they're not going to do that. Yeah. But they'll tell you like little bits. Like I could be like, "Yo," to someone like, "Does this roof have alarm or camera?" And they'll be like, "No alarm, just got one camera. Roof door. Like good luck, bro." Something like that. They're not going to tell me everything. And so I've at least got an idea going into it, like how sendy I feel on the day to how like badly I want to like do something. And like there's a roof that we've done, cool. It's in Brisbane. It's got like beams going out the side of the roof. I posted it.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
And security came on the roof within like 2 minutes. It's like a bunch of Indians, and we like switched over and everything.
Give them some naan bread and go.
That was the whole story. I climbed. I kind of went crazy, but we got away in the end. And my face is posted on the stairwell. Okay. They've like taken photos of some of us boys. It's like not me specifically. It's some other boys that I was with them, but my face was like hooded up. And then they've just posted it on like literally at the roof door. It's like, if you know this person, contact us. But no one's going to see that, because to get to the roof door, you've got to unlock a door on camera first, and then an alarm goes off. So like, I don't know what they're thinking putting that there. But
if they're listening,
if they're even listening, bro, like, it's so
fucking hell. Do you remember the very first? And I'll go with you, Texie, here. Remember the very first time you climbed something you technically shouldn't have, and what flipped that switch?
Okay, so essentially, so I used to look up to like a heap of urbexes, we call them. And one of them told me the method to this one crane in it was right next to Oasis. It's not up anymore. Okay. It's technically counted as a toy crane, meaning that it's very easy. For the people who don't really know what they're doing. Yep. I remember we went out at like 3 a.m, which we probably didn't need to, but like anyway, I didn't know anything about like climbing and stuff, so I was just like, we're gonna play as safe as possible. Yeah. And it was with some friends that I don't even climb with anymore. Like they were just like there to be there, I guess. Yeah. And so essentially, we climbed that. I remember, I didn't even know how to get into the crane at that time. Okay. So what we did was we just went to the top of the construction site, and we were like, I want to get to that crane. So we found this like, this, what's it called? Beam that led across it. And I was like, almost like, I was like in the middle of, climbing over. Yeah. And, my friends were like, no, don't do that. Like, that's so sketchy. When the stuff that we do now is like 10 times. I feel like
if I could go back and do it, I would have, because I never actually ended up doing that crane.
Okay. And it's not there anymore.
I used to go to the top of stairwells and just check if the door was unlocked. That's literally what I used to do before I found out like all the methods to get
the whole way up. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's essentially
what
first, wasn't your first roof pack there? Oh, Matty, that doesn't count as a roof. I guess it was your first. It was like
that was what got you.
And you could like climb over onto the edge and just sit on the edge.
Yeah.
I wouldn't count that as a roof though. But yeah,
that's just what got you going. I guess. Yeah.
Just
a bit of adrenaline and
the view.
Yeah. What about you, Wormy?
Oh, I got taken to Hope Island and I pulled an all night in Hope Island just smashing out cranes and stuff.
Okay.
My first crane that I climbed, I hung off, and I think that sort of sparked an addiction. And then I don't know, it's probably super stupid of me, but I just started going into roofs like solo by myself.
Wow.
And just going to the top of the stairwells, and I figured out like in the stairwell how to unlock the doors and stuff.
Okay.
Like, we got like multiple ways,
of course,
for how the doors are designed.
Yeah.
And I figured out one way to do it, and I was like, "Bro, I like own the world." Like, and then from there,
cool.
this is like last year, and then this is when I like was what we call a toy.
Yeah.
And it's where like I was just like, "Oh, I'm so much better than everyone." And I did this like roof.
Ego,
And then no way, he goes to the roof now. But then
literally,
then it was up, and then I got humbled real quick, bro. So I did like I don't want to get into it because I don't want to get traced back for it, but I got caught essentially doing something. And I was like, I could have avoided it if I wasn't stupid.
If you didn't have the ego?
Yeah, if I had the ego.
Yeah.
And then if I was in the same situation now, I would have gotten away, but I just didn't have the knowledge back then. It was my second or third climb.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know what I was doing. And obviously I was bound to get caught. And then that's when I flipped the switch, few month break, came back, started doing all this stuff, and then from there the knowledge built.
Yeah.
Made the new account eventually, like 6 months after that.
Yeah.
And then I sort of started talking to people, like figuring more stuff out. And then I don't know, I'm sort of just like, I don't care, just full send everything.
Yeah, nice.
I've been able to do everything really, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. He's blown up pretty quick, eh?
Yeah, pretty quick.
Your account's bigger than...
He's more of a clout chaser, we can call it. Like, this guy has his methods.
Yeah.
There's this thing called trial reels on Instagram where you can't see them on your actual account, but they're there for like non-followers. So essentially, sorry to expose you, but like,
he's not
the same thing, bro. It's like essentially,
you have to go to the videos
reels, that gain him clout without like other urbexes seeing it and like disrespecting him, like taking respect away from him. But yeah, that's.
I understand why you do that though, because you don't want. Yeah, that makes complete sense to me. Because you don't want hate on your stuff, pretty much.
Yeah, but it's sort of like I don't care about the clout as much. I'd rather be more respected by other people. So if I go like like a city or a country, people will be like, "Yo, bro,
they can help you."
And
for sure.
We have this term called tour guiding. Around and I may as well just say this. I'm going to start some beef real quick. Jack Purden, I reckon he's like the biggest we call toy in Brisbane. He's taken a bunch of boys around like Pepper Soul and everything. And then some of his mates. We reckon he's a pedophile. He's hanging out with some like really small kids and stuff. Like
what is this like?
Serbs and stuff. And he's in his 20s, bro. He looks like a pedophile.
I promise you, I'm not one.
We don't really like him and some other boys. And
he just thinks he's better than he is.
He just does. Just been insane longer. But I mean, fair, he's been insane longer. But like. We've done buildings, and then he's seen us do them, and then he's gone and do them because we've done them.
Yeah,
he was scared to before he never would have. Yeah.
Now he's doing them because you.
Yeah, well, he's not even close to some of the stuff we've done.
Yeah.
Like there's buildings in Brisbane that I've climbed that no one's done before. Hasn't been done in ages. And
the Riverfire one was pretty cool.
Riverfire was sick. Yeah, there was a funny story about that. There was actually some boys on the roof. So there's like
when you were up there
to the roof, and we didn't even know that they were up there. And so essentially the whole time. We had no clue until we saw the post after, and so they were on the lower part the whole time we were on the upper part.
Didn't see them.
And so we didn't even know. I'm wondering if they heard us when we didn't, because here's the thing: one of the boys there, we were meant to meet up and actually have a crack on, but he didn't come.
So
Okay.
if I saw him, I would have cracked on with him right there on the roof. We reckon they might have figured out it was us, and they didn't talk at all. Like they were just dead silent, and we never had plans to go to that part of the roof. We wanted to go straight to the top.
Of course.
And they were in the lower part, and we didn't know they were there. So we reckon they heard us because like I kicked at the door a few times, like just for fun. And we reckon they heard us, but they just went dead silent. They could have been thinking it was like security or something or anything. Like,
which makes sense. Stay quiet.
But like still, we didn't know. And then we saw the post after, and like 3 of the boys that were up there, I don't care about, but there's this one kid who I don't like too much.
He's a fuckwit.
But yeah, he's just a faggot. Like a lot. There's like a few people that are just like
It's like that in any industry,
everything, yeah, they're just dickheads, and stuff like that. But it is what it is, and you sort of just gotta just respect everyone. Yeah, just be nice, but like.
But if they're fuckwits, call them out, too.
Yeah, 100%. Like
Jack Purden.
Yeah, Jack Purden. Yeah.
I don't know you, Jack Purden, but I'm taking these boys' sides. Fuck you.
Anyone that is thinking about climbing a crane on the Gold Coast, I'm going to call it out. Stay out of Meriton cranes. Just stay out of Meriton cranes.
Why is that?
They're being built to like 90 plus stories. And if people start doing them while they're at like 10 stories, they'll up security before we even want to climb it.
Okay.
So people might do it when it's like 40, 50 stories.
Yeah.
And then, maybe it's like good then. But it'll literally be like double the height. Like one of them's going to be taller than the pole on Q1. And it's like if people ruin it before it even gets built, it's like...
That's the one down there.
It's the ones down there.
Well, I do, I'll tell you a funny story because you boys are climbing the rises. I do the waterproofing for the sites before they're actually built.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm at the other spectrum of it before they're even built.
Yeah.
Like we're sealing all the blocks and getting rid of all the water, drilling into the soil to get rid of all the water so then they can actually build on them. And then you boys are fucking at the top of them. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
pretty cool. What do we got here? I don't even know what I have read these, but I've forgotten what I wrote. What do you get from this? Oh fuck me, I can't even read. It says pretty much what do you get out of this? Is it adrenaline, control identity, or something else entirely? Is adrenaline you're not feeling anymore? Is it more? I think you boys kind of said it's a bit of clout.
I feel like it used to be adrenaline 100%. Now it's just turned into more of addiction.
Yeah.
And it sucks that we have to be smart about it. Like we can't climb all the time in our city because obviously we've done almost everything and there's everything's reasonable. There's just no point in doing like 20 story rigs. Exactly. There's just too much risk in doing the same buildings over and over again. Yeah. Of course they're nice and we know the ways up, but like
why do something more than you need to?
And it's sort of gotten to a point where I've only got like 3 buildings in Brisbane to do, and then I've like done everything that's like worth doing.
Yeah.
And then it's like, it's probably like 5 buildings, but like they're like just super hard buildings. They're ones that like maybe I'll do like 1 or 2 of them each month. And it's just got a lot of planning. Yeah.
Is it possible? And I don't know if it has been done or you've done it and I haven't seen it. Is Centrepoint Tower in Sydney? Is that possible?
Okay, so here's a funny story about that. I had plans to do it when I was in Sydney, but some people got arrested there. 2 or 3 days before I went.
Okay.
It is definitely possible. I'm not going to get into how to do it. The actual roof isn't possible where you can pay to go to, but it's possible to get to the very spire, like the peak of the spire. Yeah. At the top, we call it spires. And you might get a bit of radiation, but I don't care. It's worth it.
You know those kids you said you wanted to have? You might be worried.
I guess someone pregnant the night before I go. Anyway, and then so I actually had plans to do that, but I got ruined with them getting arrested.
But you will do it.
It's on your list. One day, it's on my list. I'll get it done. It has been done before.
Okay,
it has been done in COVID when there was no workers.
Is that footage?
Which makes sense. Yeah, I can show you the guy's account and stuff afterwards. He got horrible photos when he was up there. But he still did it. He's the only person to ever have done it. Like he's done a lot in Sydney. I feel like it's sort of a thing. It's a lot harder to do the hardest buildings in other cities from where you live. Because you go there, you're on a time schedule. Unless you're like loaded and you can just go for as long as you want. It's like here on the Gold Coast, it's like if I can't do it like tomorrow, it's just like, sweet, I'm going to take another 2 weeks to plan it out and do everything. When you're on a holiday for like 3 or 4 days, it's like I've only got tomorrow or the next day. I've just got to full send it with like less information, stuff like that.
So it's like really hard to do everything, and you gotta like pick out what you're gonna do with your trip there.
Yeah.
So it's a whole different aspect for
Scheduled
doing
everything.
impossible buildings in other cities. Yeah.
Texie, do you want to do it?
Other buildings in other cities don't really bother me, honestly. Like, honestly, pussy, bro. But honestly, they look good. Like, when I go up, but it's just like a mish to fly out there.
Of course.
And like, honestly,
funds are your biggest worry?
yeah, you're just broke, bro.
Broke ass bitch.
Yeah.
It's okay, mate. It's okay. I'm just joining in with his banter, to be completely honest. I'm assuming here, I feel like Texie has more available money than Texie does for these.
But what do you mean?
Like,
Me compared to
funds wise, yeah. Sorry, yeah, Worm's got more.
We don't have to get into financial, but
No.
I'm probably making a bit more than him.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
We're all very young. So
Yeah, of
it's like, we still
course. You both
got
work?
time to go. I work, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and like I said, it's this fucking Worm
I think
is.
there's also a big aspect as parents. His
Yeah, of
parents
course.
don't know he climbs. Obviously,
Okay.
it's going to be a lot harder for him to say, "Can I fly to another city with my friends?"
That was one of my
Whereas
questions.
with my parents know I climb.
Okay.
And my mum obviously does not like it at all.
Okay.
And my dad's like, "Yeah, this is sick." And
You're a mad cunt,
it's like,
son.
and he will let me fly to other cities.
Yeah.
I've built a trust with him a year ago who would not have let me go.
Okay.
But now I built a trust where I can fly to other cities only with people he trusts, like
Okay.
people that he's met, friends that I know,
Okay.
that he trusts, and
That's
I'll
good.
be able to go. So that's sort of an aspect where even if I was going to Melbourne in a month's time, right, he probably wouldn't be allowed to even come with me if he wanted to come. His mum might not let him go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Do you plan to tell your parents? Your mother?
Eventually.
Yeah.
Probably
It's
when
hard,
he's
bro.
18.
It's
Probably
hard,
when-
for sure.
Yeah.
Because it's fucking.
There's
What
like
you're doing is
one
big.
of the scariest things I feel like for like one of our friends who used to climb. He's completely lost it. I know what he's a lunatic. Now. You think he's autistic if you met him.
Okay.
But he's just been like kind of permanently grounded, lost everything because his parents like found out about everything multiple times. They thought he quit, and they keep going back to it.
Okay.
And then he just lost the plot. Like
They used to
we
think
don't
he
know.
stole cars.
Yeah,
How, like, he was out.
But it was just him climbing.
Well, it was just him climbing himself. Like obviously we're staying out late for some stuff.
That was going to be one of my questions. And,
Parents, yeah.
well, the parents, but not just the parents. That adrenaline rush you get now by climbing buildings, obviously you
How
don't.
that's gonna affect us in the long run,
Yeah.
like in the future.
But not only that, kids your age are, like you just said, stealing cars for that adrenaline rush.
Here's the thing, like, I'm not stupid. I've got a good future planned out for myself. I know what I'm doing. I know what my career is going to be already, and I'm already working towards that.
Nice.
So for me to go in, okay, here's the thing with the path I've chosen out, my record actually doesn't matter. Like, I could go to jail for like 3 years, come back and hop straight back onto work.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't affect me with the career I've chosen. But obviously for some people, there's like an aspect of like, what I get on my record could really affect me. Like, I want to go to university and get like a.
That's why I asked this question
job.
for
Like,
sure.
that's that sort of thing. Like, you got to be really careful.
Yeah.
So I've got this thing where obviously my record matters, but it doesn't matter as much as other people.
Yeah.
Like, for them. But obviously, I don't want to go to jail. That's like, no, I don't want to go to jail.
You'll have a sore arsehole if that happens.
But I mean, but there's definitely the aspect of because of the path I've chosen.
Yeah,
in
of
life,
course.
I don't have to worry about it as much. I'm like a more full send, where it's like other boys that climb, they've got to be more careful. Like if they're over 18 and they've got jobs, like they don't want to get anything that could ruin their whole life. Yeah.
What about you, Texie?
Yeah, I don't think I need, I don't really, like, obviously I do care about getting caught. For my future career, it doesn't really affect it, that much. But yeah, that's basically it. The same as him.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Like
Are you both
obviously.
still at school?
No, I've finished
No.
year 10
I'm
at
still
law school.
school,
He's still in school, yeah.
You're doing an apprenticeship, did you say?
No, I'm not in an apprenticeship. It's nothing illegal. My career is legal. Don't worry. I don't sell drugs or anything.
Yeah, I won't say what I was going to say then, because that could come back and bite me. But I'm pretty sure you could piece together what I was about to say. I've taken plenty, and I'm glad that you boys don't do it, because what the scheme of adrenaline that you're doing and the the job per se you're doing, let's just call it a job because you're trying to build your profile to get to where you are.
Yeah.
And if it comes to being sponsored by Red Bull and fucking base jumping off buildings, it is a job.
Yeah, it can be a job.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
For me, that could like tie back with some issues because like let's say they wanted to do a thing on Pepper Soul, and I've had a fight with the building manager in Pepper Soul, and I've encountered them 3 different times. I go back in the building, and they're like,
"This is why I'm more careful than him."
I go back in the building, and then he's like, "Wait, aren't you the guy that I had a fight with and broke onto my roof illegally?"
Yeah.
And then he could be like pissed, like trying, like,
Okay,
I'm
you're not
probably
base
like
jumping
banned from
off.
the building or like blackmail and everything. He could be like, "Yeah, piss off, I don't want you here."
Yeah, that's fair. We talked about this before I press record. What's the biggest misconception about you boys with what you do?
I feel like a lot of people think it's like we're doing it for the illegal aspect.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, that's what shows a lot, and people are like, "Oh, how'd you get up there? Like, surely that's illegal."
Yeah.
A lot of the time we just do it for the view and the photos after. Like, I love editing the photos.
Yeah.
Even though they suck.
Time to get fucked.
Yeah, get fucked. But like, I love editing photos. I love taking photos. I love everything about it, honestly.
It shows. It definitely shows that you both love what you do.
Yeah.
Because it I don't even know the fucking word I'm looking for here, but it shows in your videos and your photos that what you're doing.
Put a lot of time.
Time and effort for sure. It's fucking.
I
What
feel
about
like
you?
that, like, we get so much more opportunity in life than people who like with our ability to break into places and stuff like that, and our knowledge of buildings. We could literally, like, if there's like a pool, like a rooftop pool in a building, or like a cooking area or a restaurant.
Yeah.
Like, we can, like, whenever we want, we could go to the pool for, like,
of course,
go to the pool for the building, and like, we don't go to like pay for all these things. Obviously, we're not meant to be there, but we just blend in.
Of course.
I feel like it's scary how easily people can get into
To where?
places.
Yeah.
We could get into anyone's apartment. Like, we could open anyone's apartment door within a few seconds.
It's really scary.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, if the wrong people had our information, like if we had the wrong intentions, we could really do some like damage to
steal shit.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, wow. So it's that easy.
I wouldn't say it's that easy, but it's definitely hard to learn. Once you've learned it, it's definitely, it can take a few seconds. Like, I could go into Q1 or any place.
I taught him everything.
Any place. I was better than you on the first day, though. Anyway.
He shut you down quick then.
Yeah.
But that's cool that you...
Yeah, he didn't teach me because he figured out the ways to open doors before I even
Did
knew
you
about
teach
it.
yourself that, or did someone show you?
Sort of like watch, like you can sort of find tutorials. It's very like hidden though. But we
so I can't jump on YouTube and figure it out?
You wouldn't. Like, if you search deep
You smoked
enough,
when I said that.
I don't think it'd be that.
You have to type in the right shit.
Exactly. You wouldn't just be able to open how to bypass a door, like how to unlock how to get past doors. It would not come up. There.
Okay.
So you got to sort of know the terms before you search it up.
Okay.
But I mean, like,
we don't need to know those terms.
No, don't need to know them. We'll keep that to ourselves. But yeah, so like I could go into Marathon or Q1 and just like follow anyone to the elevator like we do usually. And instead of hopping in the fire stairs, I could just like wait until I see someone leave their apartment, go open the door in like 5 seconds, run through the apartment, steal everything, leave, go downstairs.
Honestly, like, we've been lying to you this whole time. We just get helicopters.
I would have done the Q1 poll if we had a helicopter.
Well, one of you boys just need to get your fucking pilot's license and you'll be able to do that. Simple.
Like, drop a ladder down.
Yeah,
and,
done.
Yeah. Not too simple when you got the federal police on you like a helicopter on the top of a Q1, bro.
Sounds simple though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does sound simple, but like, I mean, when you're flying off, you got like the police helicopter on you, you got the government after you. There's nothing you can do.
What is the moment of the climb that is actually the most dangerous?
Okay, so there's certain climbs where you quite literally have to climb the outside of the building.
Okay.
To the roof. Yeah. It's not all like just go to the
Any on the
door.
Gold Coast that are like that?
Yeah, there's one. I'm not going to say
No,
what
you
it
don't
is.
need to, yeah.
But you got to climb the outside. It's like, you you go from a lower level and you climb a few stories to the
Okay.
roof. I'll just say straight up, Pepper's Soul. They know what we're doing. They put alarms and cameras. You've got to climb up pillars on the edge of the building to get onto the roof.
Okay.
Pretty much with
That's Simon Baird's penthouse there. Hey.
Yeah, that's his penthouse there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't really get much into that. But,
No, that's fine.
But you literally, like, they know how we get up, but heaps of people post it online, but, like, you literally got to climb up pillars that are probably, like almost a meter apart, and just to the right of you, it's just dropped to the floor. So, like, yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
It's, yeah. You're confident in doing these climbs now, Tex?
Yeah, I am. Yeah. Honestly.
How long did it take for you to get confident to do those climbs? Like, obviously, it was more stairs that you were used to before you were doing that kind of. Is that true, or am I just putting fucking words in your mouth?
We've definitely gotten fitter, like being able to walk upstairs. 100%.
I used to say I would never do that ever.
Yeah.
And then the one time I was under pressure and I actually had to do that, something just clicked and I'm like, wait, I can do this.
Yeah. And then you just had the
I
confidence.
feel like exactly. For me, I'm probably like the sketchiest out of the group. I reckon if I was
with your
climbing,
experience.
and it's like I sort of had my first encounter where it was like, right, I can either just give up and get arrested here, or I could actually fight the security and get away. And then I did. I like barged one of them over and then like ran out, got away. And then that sort of like sparked an addiction where it's like, I'm just going to own every building manager and every building I ever go to. Like literally most of the time, like the security are not prepared. If you just start, if you're really aggressive, start sprinting at them, they usually think when they yell at us, they're like, oh, the boys aren't going to do anything. But they don't know what to do when they're not trained when someone fights back. If you're instantly like aggressive with them, they're going to back off and let you go. Yeah.
Well, a lot of them are overweight and fat too.
Literally, like, a lot of them are overweight and fat. Like, they'll fall
some
over.
are females too, which are
We obviously don't get like aggressive with them, but obviously they just move out of the way straight away.
Well, they know that.
They know we're not going to do anything, but I'd still run. Like, if one tried to grab me and stop me, I wouldn't hurt her, but I'd like force my way through and get
course.
away.
Yeah. You have to do what you got to do to get out.
I'm not sticking around.
When and if, actually, I'll re-ask this question. Has anything ever gone wrong when you're doing a climb? And if so, how do you deal with it pretty much? Like,
I mean, what do you mean by going wrong? Like, do you mean like if we were at a roof door and like security come up behind us?
Or like if you said you had to climb on the outside and it's fucking a bit sketchy or...
Yeah, so I don't put myself in those situations. So right now, with the humidity, a lot of these cranes, pretty much every big crane on the Gold Coast, well, we don't think they're big, but everything over like 30 stories has got anti-climb paint on it. And we found that in the winter when it's cold and it's not humid, it literally does nothing. It just like leaves a mark on your hand, but you can hold on to it fine. Now that it's humid, every crane that I've been on in the past month, probably gone up like 5 or 6, all of them have been really slippery on the poles at the top.
Okay.
And I take my first step onto it, touch it instantly. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not putting my life at risk. It's not worth it.
Yeah, of course.
And something like that. It's like the conditions. I kept saying conditions. The main thing I've never really realized until now. I've gone on heaps of cranes. Like I'm just not climbing cranes until this, like not as humid and everything. Like it's just not.
It's going to get worse, eh?
It's going to get worse. I'm not going to be able to climb much. So, we climb in winter usually for cranes. Or when it's not as humid, but we can still do buildings fine. Yeah. Everything like that. It's just stuff with anti-climb paint. But like
I didn't even know that was a thing, eh?
I know my limits. Like obviously people hear anti-climb paint and they're like, oh, you don't want to do that. But when it's cold and it's not humid, it literally does nothing. Like, found that. But when it's like hot and humid, you will slip climbing up. But yeah, we just know our limits and we don't put ourselves in situations. Like there's things I've done. Like I've done something like on a building. Like there's a Meriton in Brisbane where I literally like scaled the letters of the logo of the outside of the building and like, crawled across it to get onto the roof. Like this is the only way. And then the two people I was with were like, no way I'm doing that. There is no way I'm doing that. Where I felt comfortable doing it.
Because you've got that experience.
They didn't feel comfortable doing it. And I'm not pushing them, obviously. I was like, you can go around here. I'll go unlock the door for you.
That's the one thing
sort of thing
we make sure not to do is push each other. We make sure to like tell each other stay within the limits that you think that you can do.
Yeah, which is fair.
Because say you push someone to do something that they didn't necessarily want to do at the start and then they fall, that's on.
Obviously we banter. Like once we get down, we're like, oh, you're a pussy, bro. You didn't even do that. But like in the moment, it's like, we banter.
I can see that.
Yeah, like
And
even when they're
Worm's
on
the
the
fucking
roof.
main instigator of the. I'm sure. Is he?
He's the one who beats with the whole scene. Yeah, I just
I've
beat
heard.
with everyone.
He's
bro.
already fucking called one out in the first hour. Yeah, I'm sure if we go long enough, he'll call a few more out.
Yeah, bro.
Listeners, this episode is brought to you by dookies.co, a locally owned Gold Coast brand making seriously good board shorts for men. Born by the beach and made for it. Dookies is also comfortable, stylish, and laid back feel that only comes from truly knowing the coast. Whether you're in the surf or at the pub or just cruising through the weekend, Dookies has you covered. Support local and upgrade your board shorts. Check out dookies.co or follow them on socials at dookies.co. That's DUKIES.co. Use the code Meraki10 at checkout for 10% off. That's MERAKI 10 for 10% off your next order. Go check them out, guys. Back to the podcast. What physical training do you boys go through?
honest, bro.
Nothing? So the
No,
question
we still
is,
do it.
what physical training or prep do you do to make sure you don't fuck up
We're all
pretty much?
pretty active. Like I do rock climbing, go gym. He goes gym. Yeah. We're all like, or sometimes we've like we sort of. So this is something I picked up on. I don't really know is when you drink or eat a lot before a climb, you get a stitch going up,
Mhm.
and that can really like stop affect your climbing ability.
Yep.
Where now I sort of I'll just have like a bit of water. I won't eat a lot before climbing. And
Hungry
that's something
Jacks.
I've picked on. Yeah. Well, I'm not climbing today. So, yeah. Don't have any plans. We'll see how the night goes.
Not the Gold Coast, anyway.
Not the Gold Coast anymore. So,
Yeah.
So I'll just go into this now.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of people see it as just buildings. There is so much more than just buildings and cranes.
Yeah.
There's obviously the graph scene, which is graffiti, which is tagging and everything.
Okay.
Where people literally take ropes up to buildings, hang themselves off the edge and do their tags and stuff. And this is something that I'm personally not interested in.
Nah, okay.
Like, that place can be a lot more dangerous. Graffiti is a lot more gang affiliated. If let's say you go to in not necessarily Gold Coast or Brisbane, but in other parts of the world or cities, if you go into the wrong train tunnel and put your tag or the wrong train yard,
They'll kill
people
you?
want to kill you.
Yeah,
It's gang affiliated.
Yeah.
And when I was in Sydney, I did tunnels, and it was if we get caught here, there will be people that want to stab us. Would they care that much? Obviously, so we sort of call them again old heads.
Yeah.
But they're all gang affiliated in Sydney and stuff. And it's if we get caught here and we ruin the tunnel for them, they're going to want to come after us.
Yeah, which is totally understandable.
Which is understandable.
But you don't need to kill someone.
You don't need to kill someone, but at the same time, it's the only reason if one kid figures it out, if they just shot that kid down, threatened to stab him, actually bash him, he's not going to tell a soul.
Yeah, true.
There's certain methods, you go through some portal, go through a manhole that's been built out, and then you go through some abandoned tram tunnel, and then you can get to certain tunnels, a tunnel overlooking the entire harbour bridge on Sydney, and I did that when I was there. I haven't posted it.
I was going to ask,
just haven't been bothered to go through everything. I've got so much from that trip I haven't gone through.
You going to post any of it?
I will post it all eventually when I can be asked to go through it.
Yeah.
But we did so much, and it's sort of if you get spotted there, it can be, it's literally a terrorist charge for being in that tunnel. So you have to be really careful because you're right on the harbour bridge.
Even at your age?
Yeah, even at our age, you don't they don't mess around with that sort of stuff because if it can go horrible.
What about the harbour? You said the harbour bridge.
The harbour bridge,
Opera House.
or the Opera House.
Hard?
Oh, bro,
Impossible?
I can't really be bothered to try and climb the Opera House. But, but the Sydney Harbour Bridge, here's the thing. Yes, it's doable. You get arrested. So someone did it. From what I know of, only one person has climbed it. It wasn't
And got away with it?
It wasn't even urbex. The way he did
Okay.
it was all over the news. I don't know how long ago. I know. I think it was in the 90s.
Yeah.
But he climbed it, and then he threatened to kill himself if they didn't have a getaway car, all this stuff ready for him to get back down. And he was threatening that he had a bomb and everything. But he was a old Navy SEALs person.
Mental
So he
health.
was I don't know what was going on, but he knew what he was doing. He used to go there for a few weeks, 4 a.m., get to know the security, know their shifts, like work out which was the most dud day, when it was like the most dud security. They went onto it. And then cops arrived and everything. And he was like, I'm going to kill myself and I've got a bomb. I'm going to blow this place up. If you don't have a getaway car for me, you have this ready and you don't drive me to this place, fly me to this place. And they did all that and they didn't arrest him. He got away and they drove him to his place. I don't know the full story. I'm just going off of what I read in a small news article, but I know that happened. But obviously there might have been people that have climbed it and not posted.
Yeah.
But if someone had posted it, we would definitely know about it. Yeah.
Is it a plan?
To do it, man. Here's the thing. So it's Storybridge.
So you just said to me that you've done the tunnel on the bridge, correct?
So there's a tunnel that leads to the bridge and then it stops. And it's the train rails that go.
Okay.
So I've gone to the end of the tunnel and looked out and you can see the whole bridge and everything.
Okay.
And if I took one step out of that, they probably would have like had a sniper on their head. Like,
right.
Yeah, because it's terrorist charge. So obviously it's like there's idiots that go into it or drunk. Like there's kids that are so stupid. Like 2 weeks before I got there, some kid broke his spine and almost got like decapitated because he was drunk in a tunnel and got hit by a train.
Oh, and, wow.
Yeah, they just drink and they think they're cool, like just like chugging vodka inside the tunnels and everything. And they're just idiots. But so here's the thing. So there's Sydney Harbour Bridge, obviously, and then we got Storybridge in Brisbane. Sydney Harbour Bridge is like 20 times more serious. I wouldn't say harder. I can get up. I'll get up after I looked at it. I will get up onto the bridge. But the cameras, well, there's no one really stopping me getting up because you can walk next to it. I could jump over.
You can walk across it. Yeah.
I can run up, but there'll be so many cop cars there. It's much more serious because people have killed themselves off that bridge before.
Yeah.
And it's much more serious. It's like they will take it so seriously. They'll probably get police helicopter out. Your chances of getting away in a chase from that are so much less. It's not like Storybridge. We've got heaps of housing around. Yeah. Push everything. You can go under the bridge. There's really nowhere to go for
good content, though.
Would be good content, but I was willing to get arrested and leak myself to all the police and everything.
Do it before you're 18, you're sweet.
Before I'm 18, bro. If I was to do it,
the military.
Get the drone out while the helicopters are put.
On the tunnel we did, if you walk out, they've got military surveillance. They're not stationed there, but they have military surveillance.
And it wouldn't take long to get you.
No, they would be there like within 30 seconds.
Well, Woolloomooloo's literally I think there's barracks there at Woolloomooloo, isn't there?
Yeah. There
so that wouldn't take them long to get there.
No, they would be there, and there's always like cops nearby. It's Sydney. They're everywhere. And I mean, like, so.
I can't wait to see that content.
Yeah, but like.
Very cool.
Bro, it's like Storybridge, cops arrive, they're like, some kids take off, we really can't be bothered. Like, think about it, cops are in like 30 kilos of gear.
Yeah.
Like, if you're fast at running, you're going to outrun them. Mm-hmm. But then you've got the radio, you've got tasers, they can get dogs out if they want, and that's what they probably do. They get dogs at Sydney Harbour Bridge, I reckon. It's just a whole nother level it's just a completely different level to Storybridge and Sydney Harbour. Yeah. There's a reason no one's like posted it.
Do you want to do the tunnels in Sydney, Tex?
Yeah, I'd do them,
Yeah.
You definitely need to know the right people. Like with my account, I was able to get, you can go with me, but there's always new ways being made, old ways being patched and stuff like that.
Okay, so it's always updating.
It's always changing.
Yeah, right. Yeah, wow. You're well aware of what you're doing is illegal.
Yeah, 100%.
Not when you got a helicopter, it's not. What's the actual risk profile you weigh up before doing it? Is there, you obviously, because you know the old heads that are in the scene, so you already know a lot of the risks before you go there, hey?
Yeah, so I know you probably know more about
I think you've already answered it, really, haven't you? Like,
for me, it's like,
he doesn't give a fuck.
Risk, bro, it's like how quick a cop's going to get to the building, bro. That's it. Like, I agree. If cops don't arrive, I reckon I can get away every single time.
Security doesn't bother me. Like, I know I said the biggest fear for, like, instead of falling is security, but it's more like cops.
The cops.
If you're in a stairwell with cops, because if you're in a stairwell with security, it's very different to being in a stairwell with cops. Because if you try and budge the cops, they're just going to tase you like straight away. They'll take you to the ground. Security don't do any of that.
No.
They'll just let you run.
They don't even have tasers.
They're not paid enough to do anything. Yeah. There's a building in Melbourne which is security now have guns.
Oh wow!
Because people did bash.
Is that the one we talked about off air?
No, it's a different building.
Okay.
Like it's a completely different story. Like no one's going to do it for ages.
Yeah, right. You'll have a go that way. Before you're 18.
Bro, here's the thing. There's actually like limits. Like I will do everything. I'll send everything, but I don't really feel like getting bashed in the stairwell.
Yeah.
Like they'll bash you in the stairwell.
Okay.
They won't call cops. They'll just bash you.
So you know people that have been bashed by them?
Yeah. So Eureka, people have been bashed in that stairwell of that building.
Is that the one that Adrian Putelli's in, or is that a different one?
I'm going to search that up quickly. Because I know he turned up to someone's house. He turned up to someone's house. Yeah, that was one of my friends. Yeah. He's a small kid. He's like 14, 13. A lot of the climbing scene in Melbourne is just kids.
Okay. So what happened there with Adrian? Did your friend come out and talk to Adrian or the parents? Because Adrian never showed what happened, but the cops turned up, eh?
I'm not sure what penthouse does Adrian.
Portelli.
I think it's 108. I might be wrong. No, it's in the Melbourne's Sapphire by the Garden Jewel Tower development on the 57th floor. Okay, so it's a different building, but I know people have done it.
Yeah.
But leading on to that, there's a building called 108, which is the tallest building. Tallest roof in Australia.
Yeah, it's Eureka, hey.
Also, 108 is newer.
Okay.
Eureka is like 5 stories lower than it.
Okay.
108 has been built like 3 years ago. And, the spire of Q1 is actually taller than 108, but the actual like roof you can get to is taller.
Yeah,
so like on the Gold Coast, everyone's like Q1's tallest building, but Meriton's way taller.
The
roof is taller than the actual Q1 roof.
And the new one they're building's even taller again.
That will be taller. Yeah. And then there's like a 400-meter building that'll be built in Southport, and they've already got cranes up for that. So I'm so keen for that.
Oh, are they actually doing that?
Yeah, they're doing it now.
They got approval.
They've already started building.
Is that multiplex, the one on the roundabout there? Is that it, or is it different?
I don't know. I know it'll be like...
So when you go to the Spit, like if you're driving or riding or however you boys get around.
I'm not actually like too sure. I just know, I don't remember exactly the size, but I remember seeing 2 cranes.
Yeah, okay.
It'll be big, and they reckon it'll be open by like 2032.
Okay.
Or like 2030. So the building, and then obviously the way buildings are built, they have a crane going for the top of the building.
Yeah.
So we're thinking there'll be like a 450 meter high crane at the very tip. The building is going to be like 402 meters high.
Yeah.
Which by itself is taller than Q1 Spire.
Yeah.
And the crane going up 450 meters high, which that's getting to almost like Empire State level.
Yeah, wow.
So when that's built, we already know this. It's going to be the hardest climb.
Of course.
It's going to be one of the hardest climbs.
Yeah, we're going to have to spend ages
doing
it.
Where probably, it doesn't really matter. It's that long way till it can be built. We need no one to try it. Like literally no one can do it before it's being fully built. And we want to do it as a con site or construction site before it becomes an actual building.
Smart.
Yeah, because then we can go and deal with like the security below.
Yeah.
I'm still going to try it once it's an actual building. Because like, there's like a respect level first up when it was like built and published. But yeah, I want to do it. Most likely the crane will be a vertical crane. Yeah. Which means it goes sideways. Yeah. But if it does go up, that's going to be insane. Because add like another 50 meters to it, you'll be over 100 meters taller, like 120 meters higher than the Q1 pole, the spire. And that would just be unreal.
The view would be off its head.
It's just the location. The location's not the best because like you don't really have anything big around you.
There's nothing.
If it was in surface and you look down, you got all these big buildings around you. It could be so much better. But still, I mean, with as high as it is, I'm going to do it.
Black crane would be better for drone shots though.
Yeah, so true. That'd be cool. Running police, I don't even need to ask that. Is the fear of dying bigger or smaller than the fear of getting caught?
Way smaller. I don't have a fear of like, I don't see it as like me gonna die. Bro.
I just had to ask that. I knew the answer.
Obviously, we don't want to die.
Obviously, like, I don't see it as I will. Like,
yeah. Has going viral changed how you climb or just how often you climb?
It's harder. We made it harder for us to climb.
We have made it harder for
ourselves. That Pepper Soul building, you used to be able to sleep on it, like on the roof. That's how chill it was. Now there's heaps of cameras, alarms, everything, but then that's completely on our fault. And we own that. Like, I'm like disappointed about that. Like,
have you slept out there?
Do it. I haven't, but
boys that have.
I was there for like 3 hours before. I've been there for like 3 hours before, and it's like you can legit just like chill there. Like it used to be so good. You'd stay there the whole night if you wanted. But now
that's crazy,
like, there's no chance because, you won't be able to.
It's my favorite roof. It's such a good roof.
Yeah.
Such a good view as well in the middle of everywhere.
You boys on the Hilton as well? Did you do the Hilton?
Yeah, we've done Hilton. Yeah. We've been the first people to ever do Hilton. No one tried it back when So we sort of revived the Gold Coast scene. No one was climbing
Pretty
in
cool.
the city. And the only scene before us was 2022, which is when Pepper Soul made the news in 2022. It was some other boys that came down. I'm from Sydney. Called OBN and stuff, if people want to look up them. But and they probably know about it. But they were here when Meriton had the cranes going off the top, and they climbed those cranes and everything. And that was sick. I wish I got to do that. I didn't. But
too young.
Bro, I wasn't even climbing then.
Exactly.
That's literally 4 years ago now.
Okay.
Like, time's going so quick. It's almost 2026.
So were you were rock climbing, or you weren't even rock climbing?
I started rock climbing 3.5 years ago.
Okay, so you weren't even.
And I was taking it seriously, like trying to go national. Like I competed states.
Yeah.
Like, not one, but came like top 3, so I could go
yeah,
national.
nice.
And then I had an injury, so I couldn't do nationals. But then I just
shoulder.
kept rock climbing. No, it was actually a leg injury, bro.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I came off my bike.
Okay.
Came off my bike doing a wheelie.
Stay away from bikes.
Yeah, well, yeah.
We won't get into that.
We won't get into that. But, bro, it's insane, like, what I've gone through, like, with climbing, and I'm still rock climbing to this day.
That's
so
cool.
I was like, bro, like, I feel super comfortable, like, hanging off the cranes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Fuck, what did I... has it changed how you climb as well, or is it just the same? Like you,
it's the same. Yeah.
I think we already answered this. Do people DM you asking how do you do this? And if yes,
all the time, bro. Every single day, bro. We literally have had.
How do you respond?
We usually we just don't, or like we
Okay.
kind of just like
Leave
take
them
the piss
unread.
out of it. We kind of just like they don't take the piss out of it. I'm like, oh, bro, just like
We've got a helicopter.
Like, if not, like I've 100% stitched some kids up. Like there's a building where there's like sensor alarms at the top. So if you walk in the stairwell, a massive alarm will go off at the top. And some kids have messaged me how to do it, and I was like, bro, it's so easy. The door's unlocked. Just walk up to the top of the stairs and just open the door, and you'll be on the roof. And if they've walked up, they've just encountered the loudest alarm of their life,
no.
and they would have had a heart attack, bro, and sprinted out of there, bro. But I don't know what's happened
Have
to
they
them,
ever
bro.
replied to you to saying or not?
Oh, he replied like when I sent it to him, he was like, "Thanks so much, bro. I can't wait to try it." And I sent it to I screenshot it, sent it to the group chat, and everyone was laughing, bro.
Are you boys go through like Telegram or WhatsApp or something for your group chat?
I don't think we should say that.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely don't use Instagram. But,
No, because that can be tracked quite easily.
yeah, quite easily. But
you have to be careful too with like having an Instagram account, making a burner email and all that kind of shit.
So we could just climb forever, like do the same. If no one posted, we could just keep doing the same buildings forever and ever and ever, and everything would be super easy. But it's because of us, like we're going to take the blame for this. Like we clout chase,
Yeah, of course.
which makes other people try it,
Yeah.
and then which ruins it for everyone. And
To get yourself
I've
to
got
blame.
a saying, so that I've got something that I say, which is for a bunch of boys, and like especially in Melbourne, a bunch of boys from Melbourne are super pissed because we ruined Pepper Soul, and they haven't been able to do it.
That's their own
It's
fault.
essentially harder now, but I reply with,
They're just toys.
you just said toy because you can't do it and I've done it.
Yeah.
Like, I was able to do it with the new like measurements, the new alarms and cameras and everything. I don't know if you saw my video.
Yeah, I did.
It was like all the super loud alarms, cameras everywhere. And I stood at the roof and I just replied like, oh, if you're just too toy to climb the building, just tell me that, bro.
I
Just
love
like
that.
making excuses. And then they all get mad, bro. But it's like, they get more annoyed about people in other cities than their own city. It's so
You got so much
weird.
of your
They're
own
so
shit to
weird.
do.
They're in Melbourne. They're in the best city in Australia for climbing. They've got like, bro, I'm going to search this up, but no, I won't. I think it's over like 80 official high rises, which is buildings over 150 meters.
Okay.
And we've got like,
You realize Gold Coast is so small.
Yeah, it is.
we've
Yeah.
got like, I think we've got 5 high rises on the Gold Coast and Melbourne has 80. It's so
80.
different.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Endless opportunities down there.
So much, but there's so many more people that climb in Melbourne.
Okay.
So way more people.
Such a
that
scene that I'm obviously I don't know much
Obviously,
about. Hence
and-
why I've got you in here.
climb. And then if we get like, if we start going into other countries, like New York,
Mhm.
there's thousands of people that
Yeah.
climb in New York. The city is that big. There's like 500 high rises in New York and everything's
Cops just
massive.
don't care.
Cops.
Really?
No,
Yeah.
they don't care. It's like,
Wow.
like I'll just say this, like 75% of the time, if you go up a pretty easy roof in New York, it'll just be unlocked.
Yeah,
Or, like,
right.
just open it with a credit card. Like, you know how. Like most people in New York don't even know our methods because
They
we
just
have to
break
use.
doors.
Yeah, we have to use different methods because everything
More
a lot of
tighter.
things are hit harder here.
Yeah.
They just use the easier methods, obviously.
I would just say they just like use a
doors.
crowbar and just break the door down.
Yeah.
That's how they do it.
Yeah,
and like,
wow.
especially in Toronto,
In Canada.
In Canada, yeah. There's just heaps of kids. They'll just like smash the cameras and they'll just like break the doors
Just
open.
fuck
and
it
stuff.
for everyone.
Yeah, and just ruins it for everyone.
Yeah.
And they think they're so cool posting their little iPhone videos and stuff. and then we come into the videos, we're like, oh, holy, what a way to show you the biggest toy out. And they like pin it thinking they've done something. And then everyone's liking like my comment. And then I remember one guy, he posted an edit of them, like literally he showed them breaking the door
Yeah,
in the
right.
video. And I was like, holy, what a way to show you the biggest toys out. You may as well just delete your account. And then he pinned it. And then he people commenting like, for real, bro, they're toys, and liking my comment. And then like a week later, he just took the whole video down.
Oh, how good. So the plan is to eventually go overseas and
100%, yeah. Like I told you before this, I'm going to be, this is a while away, so I can say this now, but I'm going to be freight training around Australia, like catching like the coal trains, the cargo trains around Australia. That'll
that's
be like
cool.
a whole like month or two trip, and that'll be sick. All the way to Perth,
Yeah.
and do like only two good buildings in Perth, and then come back, stop by Sydney, Melbourne, everywhere, and then I'm going to America. Like I'm not going to say, but
Yeah.
not too far from now, in the foreseeable future, it will be next year. I'm
Don't-
going to be going to America, and I'll
Nice.
be climbing there, and I'm planning on full sending the Empire State Building.
fucking
bro.
oath.
Yeah.
How good. Don't forget me when you do
I
it.
won't, bro. We'll have to have another episode
Yes,
once I'm back,
let's-
bro.
yes,
Go through
yes.
the whole thing.
Fucking oath. We
Yeah, bro.
definitely do that. Lock that in.
Our lives have, okay, so I'll just say this. Our lives have definitely changed a lot. A month ago, we had so much to do. We had so much planned out to do in like our area that we
Yeah.
can get to. We can train up to Brisbane, we can drive to Brisbane. And then now, we don't climb much at all. Like
Okay.
a lot of the boys don't hang out as much. Like we just find stuff to do. Like we drove like 4 or 5 hours
Yeah.
to the wind turbine. It's like not much we can do anymore. And,
Because they know who you are. Is that why?
We've done everything. Like there's
Okay.
no risk. That's what I mean. Like there's not much to do in that area. We're finding what we can do.
Yeah.
Like, there's really nothing to do. So it's sort of like, where am I going with this? Oh, we all have to like find our own things to do. Cause that used to literally just be our lifestyle.
Yes.
Like every like second day we have a building, want to go tick off.
Yeah.
We just climb them all the time, like multiple times a week. We'd just be ticking off. Not the same routes multiple times, like different ones, if you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So now, like I'm focused on my career more in the future, definitely focusing a
That's
lot
good
more.
to hear.
Some of the other boys have apprenticeships and everything.
Yeah.
And then, some other mates, I don't know, they just lost the plot.
Comes to drugs and chasing punani.
Yeah, not even, bro. It's like, there's just, some of them are just stupid. I don't know what they're doing, bro.
No life direction?
Me and Tixie know who we're talking about, but
Yeah.
we won't mention him.
Yeah. Is that the one
We
that,
don't want to go into that. We don't want to go into
is that the
He's
one
just
that
lost
stood
the
me up
plot.
today?
Oh, who stood you up today?
Uh,
No, he that was one of our mates. He had to.
he had something on, he said.
He had to do something. We were like trying to tell him. We were like, bro, come.
Yeah.
And then,
Well, he was the one that replied to me first.
yeah, because
you
I was
couldn't.
banned from messages. So I was like, oh, you messaged him, I'm going to go.
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh, bro, I don't even know if I can make it in the first place, but I'll organize it.
Yeah.
And go from there.
I appreciate him for doing that. And I appreciate you boys turning up.
Yeah.
It's fucking pretty cool.
Yeah.
You've already answered that one. Do you see yourself as creators, athletes, criminals, or something else altogether?
it's my hobby, bro. To be honest, it's my hobby.
All of them, did you say? Yeah,
I feel like less criminal. Like a lot of people think we are criminals, but I don't see
in the grand scheme of things, it's not that bad.
Like if you think about it, with what we have, we could be breaking into penthouses. Like we could break
Like you
into
just said.
any penthouse on the Gold Coast. Like run through it.
Yeah.
Like we know that like I just forgot his name. The old Culture Kings.
Oh, Simon Baird,
Simon
yeah.
Baird. His penthouse. He's got like the whole shoe collections and everything and all that
Yeah.
in his penthouse. We could so easily just like hop down from the roof
Yeah.
onto his balcony, go into his penthouse and just like steal everything.
Yeah.
But we choose like obviously
These
we're
are
not
smart
stupid.
kids, yeah.
Like, we're going up to take photos on the roofs and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I love what you're doing. And I wasn't aware that you could obviously break into
Yeah.
to rooms and shit if you wanted. But I just love that and you can see it in your videos. You're there for one reason,
Yeah,
and it's for
just,
the
like, take photos,
for photos and videos, and that's it. And then you're straight out of there. There's never ever video footage of you boys breaking anything or anything. It's all very, like you said at the very start,
like
controlled.
For me, like I've said this before, people have asked me like, oh, if you couldn't post, you wouldn't do this. If I couldn't post, I'd still do this. Like it'd probably be better off. It's just like there's like I'm just addicted to it, bro. It's like I just love like posting everything, getting people's reactions and stuff. But I would still 100% do this if I couldn't post.
Yeah.
Like
You'd be able to do it more and
much
less risk.
Less risk, much easier. But there's some boys that just post on private accounts, just post their photos, no reels or anything. And like realistically, if that's what we did at the start, Pepper's Soul would still sleep on
you'd
the
be
roof
sleeping
still.
up there.
Yeah, but like,
Imagine that as a putting your swag up there and fucking. That'd be
Done that
cool.
with a couple roofs actually.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
want to name roofs, but like we've stayed up there for sunset. I mean, sunset and sunrise actually. Yeah.
Here or in Brizzy?
Brizzy.
Yeah, okay.
Brizzy,
Yeah, nice. Brizzy are a lot easier.
No, Brisbane's harder.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You don't need to say buildings.
no, it's kind of weird because like Gold Coast, you've got like 4 or 5 good buildings to climb.
Yeah, there's a lot more taller buildings in Brizzy, hey?
Brisbane, you got a lot more to climb, but it's definitely not as much as like Melbourne and Sydney and stuff.
I got a question for you, sorry. And it's not even tall. The roof at Suncorp Stadium. Is that something that would be easy?
Stadium.
Which is where the Broncos play?
I've really looked into doing stadiums before, like when concerts are playing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That'd be elite.
We might do that one day.
Yeah.
But it's just like, especially when like concerts are playing.
There's so
stuff like
many
that, there's
seckies
so many
everywhere.
security
Yeah.
everywhere. But
a lot of our like, if the concert's watching this, they don't like it, but I don't know if you know, but Yeet, if you know who Yeet is, he's an artist. He had his concert in Brisbane the other night, and a lot of us boys actually snuck into the concert. Like we like got through some ways. We had ways.
Yeah.
But before the concert, like in the pre-concert, we climbed a roof nearby. And we actually like watched the concert from the roof. And that was sick, and like
it was really cool. Yeah.
we got some really cool videos. We haven't posted them yet. We will in the near future. But
that's cool, lads.
So it's so on the Suncorp building. Are you talking about the Carrara?
No, that's the one you're thinking of is Carrara is at Robina. You're thinking of the Suns.
Oh,
yeah, you're thinking of the Gold Coast Suns, which is AFL.
Oh yeah.
So in Brisbane,
the Suncorp Stadium in Brisbane.
Yeah.
We've never even looked into that, to be honest, bro.
That's where the Broncos, so the NRL team plays that just won.
We haven't really looked into that at all, bro.
That'd be cool. It's that'd be something different for you, but it's fucking fuck all stories. It'd be
we probably
10
wouldn't post
stories,
it,
Mac.
to be honest, like, unless there was like a big event going on. But no, we probably wouldn't even be bothered.
A footy game, or fucking like Beyonce or someone's playing there, or Kanye West or something. That'd be pretty good.
We go for a concert, probably.
Yeah. This is mental health questions. Does being up there actually make your normal life feel harder or easier once you come back down?
I'm not gonna lie, it actually kind of doesn't affect me at all.
Okay.
It's sort of like it's like I just do it. It's my hobby. Like someone's hobby might be surfing. Yeah, I go do that. Obviously, there's very involved. Obviously, there's very different things. Like I've got rock climbing as well. But
so it's just like
commitment now. It's just like another hobby for me. Like, it's just like it's not something I don't take. Like I take it seriously, obviously, because it is like serious what we do. But like there could be serious consequences and stuff. But it's literally just another hobby. Like it's not like I don't see it as like a career in the future or anything. Like there's people that have made careers out of it, not in like Australia, more like other like New York and stuff.
I don't know if you've seen the documentary. It's on Netflix. I think it's called Skywalkers or something like that. And basically it's this couple that made like a
career out of it.
Yeah, they made a full career out of it. They got like a heap of sponsors and stuff like that, including Netflix. Yeah. And like, they made a documentary about like all the urbex stuff as well and what they did. And it's pretty good,
I hope my phone's listening, so my algorithm is now just urbex.
To show that stuff. It's definitely like
because my algorithm would not show any of the stuff that you guys see.
You might see like the odd like super viral video of someone like hanging off like a building or something.
Yeah,
that just pops up on your feed.
Yeah,
because like everyone's seeing it. It's going like super viral, but like you wouldn't see. There's obviously we're following a lot more. Like there's heaps of private accounts.
Yeah.
That someone like you, if you followed them, they just decline them straight away. They wouldn't let you in. But it's sort of like someone like if they see my account, they'd be like, all right, I might like let this guy in.
Yeah.
Like, let him accept. Like there's people that only have like 30 followers and they just post to like 30 people that they really trust. But they've done like everything in Australia, like they're on Q1, like buildings in Melbourne and stuff.
That's cool,
they're just not public,
Smart
no one
smart
knows
of them.
about it. very smart. Yeah. We're the idiots.
I don't know if he's excuse me. I don't think you're the idiots. I think you're just, you love what you do.
We just don't really care.
And you want to show people too.
We want to show people, but here's the thing. This is really selfish, but I've done everything. I don't really care if everything on the Gold Coast gets locked down, because that's sort of like, it's like not respect for the same time. It's respect for me. It's like, no one's going to do it. How do you guys do it? That's insane.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I don't care because I've done it.
Yeah,
obviously,
exactly.
someone else who's like trying to start climbing, they'd be pissed at me. Like, bro, you ruined it for me.
Who gives a fuck? Just don't be a toy.
Yeah, just don't be a toy. That's it.
I listen.
Yeah, you're getting it, bro. You're smart.
Has there ever been a coping mechanism for anything? Has this ever been a coping mechanism? Well, it hasn't, because you said just...
Well, I'll say one thing. Like, this guy's probably seen it in group chats and stuff. Like, when I'm pissed off, I'm just like, oi, let's just go send some building. I'm going to bash this building manager, bro. Like, I don't even care, bro. Go back to Pepper's Soul. I want a rematch, bro. I'll cook him up. And like, I've said that in the group chat, bro. And then, like, when I'm pissed, I'll just, like, call out a random guy on my story, bro. And I'll start beefing with him, bro. I'm like,
so next time I see that, I'll know you.
I'm just pissed, bro. Like, something's going on or something,
how good. What about you? Is there a coping mechanism for you?
I don't think so. I think it's just more of a hobby, honestly.
Yeah, that's fair. Easy as. What's the line that you will not cross? I think Worm's already answered this. If it's unsafe, you don't cross it, pretty much.
Yeah, if there's actually, I think, a risk of me, like, obviously there's always a risk, but like, you gotta weigh up the like risk to reward. Like, what you're doing.
So the rest of this question says, where does we push it, or
it's
like
when
you said,
there's a serious like
risk
realization, like, yo, I could actually, like, what I'm about to do, I could actually, like, there's a chance of me falling. Like, if I think, like, if I'm in full control, I think it's fine. I'll do it. I'll go ahead. Even if like the fall is like even if it's like guaranteed death fall.
But say you walk onto something that's not necessarily like stable.
We've actually seen videos of people standing on the edges of buildings and it's collapsed off and they've fallen and died.
Wow.
Like, we haven't been there, but there's been videos of people overseas. It's like older buildings, but we will not stand on anything unstable.
Yeah. We do the old 1 foot out and touch it first to see if it's safe. Is that what you do?
Well, we don't really get put in any of those situations. There's some buildings where like we stand on the letters of the logo, but I mean,
that's probably about as far.
That's as far as we go. Yeah. But like you will always have like one hand still like on the building, so that if like the letter was to let go, you got that one hand.
Yeah, to hold. Especially with your grip.
Yeah. A weakling like this taxi guy might not be able to hold on. Not the game over him, but.
If you stop tomorrow, what part of you would you lose?
Bro, that's sort of like
your social media presence.
Okay, so that's sort of like, that doesn't really affect me because only like my close friends know who I am like, on social media.
Of course.
It's not like the fame you get recognized in person.
Yeah.
It's not that sort of thing. Like
no, because you don't show your face at all.
You don't show our face. Like I've had some people recognize me from the Crocs alone. Because I figure out who I am. But but okay, here's the thing: if you're an urbexer and you see another urbexer, they all have the same style of like dressing and everything. We can tell 100% when we see someone.
Yeah, right.
Like, we can just tell.
Is there clothing brands for urbexers?
It's not clothing brands. It's just that, I don't know, they all for some reason have like the same style of like dressing. And like some people are different, but like majority of the same style.
You can see it with your shorts and your pants.
All their backpacks and having cameras.
Oh yeah, backpacking cameras, the biggest giveaway.
Okay.
Like
the next time I see one, I'll say, "Are you an urbex?"
If security was smart, especially teenagers, if they watched a kid with a backpack or a camera walk into a building,
just like walk
into a building, or even just walk into a building, get in the elevator and not swipe on, and just go up with a random like group of people and get off on like a random floor, I'd just be able to know. Like I could probably sit on the lobby cameras and just tell you when someone's going to like if they really wanted to. Like,
if I was security, no one's ever
doing my building.
Everyone's doing my building.
Yeah. We know exactly what to do to stop people from being able to like open.
You know what to look for straight away. Yeah.
Like there's roof doors that are impossible to open without damaging them.
Yeah.
That's just sort of like a whole nother aspect. That's mainly more in Sydney, not on the Gold Coast.
Listeners, as everybody knows, I wear frontrunner on every episode of the Meraki podcast. Frontrunner is an Australian streetwear label dedicated to crafting the highest quality apparel available in the market. Whether you're chasing PBs, chasing the kids, or just chasing the weekend, Frontrunner has you covered. I've been wearing their stuff on and off the mic, and honestly, it's the kind of fits that make you feel like you've got your life together, even if you don't. Check them out at frontrunnerau.com or follow them on socials at frontrunnerAUS, because if you're going to run your own race, you might as well do it looking good. Let's go. Let's get into some fun questions, eh?
Yeah, right.
So pretty much, unless there's more Urbex stuff you want to talk about.
Oh, we don't mind. We can go to fun questions. Yeah.
The first one is, and Texie, you can answer this first.
Okay.
You're stuck on a deserted island.
Ooh.
There's no high rises.
Yeah.
I'm bringing Pepper's soul.
Just sit there with it.
What's 3 things you're bringing and you can't butt in?
I
Worm?
won't.
Does it have to be Urbex related?
You can be whatever you want it to be, mate.
Honestly, I don't even know. Like,
Well,
how
3
is
things.
surviving? Just
It's up to you, mate.
Just survive.
You're on a deserted island. You've taken 3 things.
Put me on the spot.
They get harder, trust me.
Honestly, I don't even know.
What's the first thing that come to your
A
mind?
water filter.
Perfect. Yep, purifier.
I don't think I'd say a knife, but I feel like you can make a knife.
Yeah, okay.
Like,
So you're taking the knife away?
maybe another person.
Who?
I don't know. Maybe Worm over here.
Okay.
Or a girl.
I'd preferably take a girl if I was in your situation. Is there one on the horizon?
Maybe.
Ahoy!
Hey, you got some work to do.
But yeah, I would say soul to be funny.
Okay.
I feel like that's not the most sensible choice.
Hey, there's food in that building. You'd be sweet.
Maybe, yeah.
You can climb it and then go eat all the food out
Actually, you
of it.
know what? Let's do soul.
Okay.
Pepper soul.
I'll sleep in the penthouse.
Perfect.
Done. Soul.
And what else?
Did you say
There's
those
3 things. Yeah, the water
Oh, the
filter.
girl, yeah.
The girl.
What about you, Worm?
Me. Yeah, I'm just going to go off survival, like realistic.
Yeah, that's what I would do personally.
Not bring Pepper's soul. Bro, you're sleeping. Bro, you can sleep. Okay, so what's an island is it? It's like a beach.
It's obviously on the ocean, so
there's
it's
like
a
beach
deserted
sort of
island.
thing, and then
Yeah.
is there like a forest in it, like in the middle?
Yeah,
Let's say
yeah.
that. So okay, so I can make a knife. I was going to say a fishing rod, but you could probably figure that out.
Mhm.
How to make that? I don't know. You could probably figure out how to make string and stuff.
Let's say there's, and he didn't think of this,
yeah,
but stuff gets washed up on islands, so there's probably a lot of things you can
probably
use.
from like garbage string or something.
Yeah.
So the water purifier is actually pretty smart.
Yeah.
Because you got all that salt water, and if you can figure out a way to purify salt water,
Yeah.
then you're sweet on water. So I reckon I bring the water purifier.
Yeah. There's no right or wrong answer, by the way.
Sleeping in a
I'm
penthouse,
trying to
mate.
think. I'm trying to think.
Not in
something
yours
else.
anyway. These are on different islands.
Warm. Okay, so I wouldn't say warm clothes.
Betting?
You could probably build a tent for heat.
Okay.
This is actually like a.
It's hard,
you
eh?
gotta think about it. Yeah, it's like so the water purifier is a smart one for me.
Yeah. You got to think until your own.
Yeah, I gotta think. Okay, I'm just gonna say my girlfriend.
Okay.
I bring that, and then
Bring that.
I bring that thing. Anyway.
Hopefully she doesn't listen.
She will be, bro.
You'll be
It's
dumped
alright,
next
man.
week.
It's alright. We'll have to find out, bro.
More climbing.
I'll take it. Anyway.
There you go.
And then the
Water purifier.
and then, bro. Oh, let me think.
The first time he's been fucking struggling for words.
Yeah, bro. It's like, I've never thought about this before, bro.
It's a good question, eh?
Honestly, I'd actually take a spear gun.
Smart
Spear
man.
gun,
Very
yeah.
smart
You can
man.
get food from that. So
Correct.
easily.
Correct. I love that. That's a good one.
Yeah.
The next one is, and I'm just going to quickly connect my Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Your life,
Yeah.
your short life that you've had so far has a theme song.
Does it?
What is it? And I'm going to go onto YouTube once this connects because they're using Spotify out there. Who wants to go first?
I think Worm does.
Theme song? Oh, bro,
what's the first song that come to your head? Or nothing came to your head?
Right, nothing came to my head. Like, I feel like it's like...
It's a hard
it'd
question.
be something fast-paced. Like,
such as?
It depends on the situation. Like, obviously in a building, I can...
For your life. For your life. Like,
bro.
it's... Your life has a theme song.
Bro, not gonna lie. Like, obviously everyone on social media just sees, like the climbing and everything, but... Like,
there's so much more to your life.
There's so much more to my life. Like, the climbing is probably like 5% of my life. I put like a lot of my time into like work, like my career.
Yeah.
Like pretty much all of my time is going into studying and everything for that.
Yeah.
But I might as well say I do day trading.
Okay.
Day trading for my
nice.
job, yeah. And like a lot of
I love
is
that.
like actively studying to get better. There's always more for me to learn, always better for me to improve myself.
There's that money we were talking about.
And then
I love that. Well done.
But theme song, bro. Bro, I'm very like, I don't know, I feel like I'm up and down a lot.
Yeah.
But because of day trading, I'm very disciplined and not emotional.
Mm-hmm.
If you're
you don't get
emotional,
attached.
you can make money.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
get attached to things. Yeah, that's like a good and bad thing. Like, it cannot be good in relationships because like, it can be good and bad. But I don't get attached, and like I sort of have a mindset where I don't care about anything besides like
the things that matter.
The things that matter. Like trying to make money and like my financial situation.
Yeah,
climbing obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Like the big buildings. Going to Spotify to find out what you're doing. Oh, bro, let me look at my playlist. And I might have something there, bro. I'm just trying to think, bro.
We can edit out the dead air anyway.
Yeah. Bro.
We probably don't even need to connect my Bluetooth, but we will.
We can just play it all.
Well, it'll go through all our earphones through this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What are you, Texie?
I don't even know.
Bro,
what's one song that you love, like your go-to song that pumps you up before you do a climb?
I like someone called Playboy Cardi. I don't know if you know who he is, but
nah, I'm too young,
like,
bro.
He's just like, bro, like a lot of people know him. It's like just more like Yeet style, so like heaps of 808s, like just like crazy sort of music.
What song?
It's like, oh, let me look, bro.
Timeless? No?
I'm not timeless.
Fine shit?
No.
Nah.
Oh, bro.
I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say Molly.
Bro, I was literally about to say Molly, bro.
Okay, Molly.
Molly by Playboy Cardi. We'll probably do that for both of us, to be honest. It's sort of like
we'll
starts off slow and then like be right.
We'll just turn the ads down. And I have to be very careful here because I get copyrighted.
Oh, yeah.
Because fucking...
This is an unreleased song, I'm pretty sure. So it's not actually on Spotify yet.
Actually?
Yeah.
Make more of your stuff that sounds very chill, very mellow.
Why
Trying too hard.
there we go. I was like, why is that not playing?
Wait, we'll just listen. It might be the note. I feel like there's a crazy part to it, but it's also like chill. Like I'm never like.
I like that sound.
Yeah. Like that's sort of music we listen to, and I feel like that's sort of like I can chill to that song.
Yeah.
But then I could also be in like a high, like intensive situation where like the security, and I could like throw that over the edit.
Yeah.
It's like me like running from security, and it would like line up with both.
With
like there's times in
yeah.
my life where I'm just in my room, or I've got like a dedicated office where I live, where I've
makes
just, like,
sense for what you're doing.
Just like I'm by myself, like. I can be playing that song, studying, like doing whatever I do, or like actually when like the New York market's open, like trading that. But it sort of like applies to everything. Like there's times where I'm just like disciplined, it's me, I'm by myself. And there's other times there's like a group of us in a building, it's like chaos, like security is like looking for us on one side, alarm going off, and then we're trying to hide from this camera, and then like it's just like it can be like so up and down, like crazy, and then just chill, and then crazy. It just switches up so much. Yeah.
I just quickly want to, I'll only ask you one question about the day trading. Does mum or dad do that? Is that how you got into it?
No, but my dad works in financial.
Yeah, so it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
But pushed you in the right direction and
I
helped
actually
you.
saw like some like just Instagram clips of some dudes making like
Ridiculous coin.
ridiculous amount.
Sam Snell,
And
is he one?
No, bro. Someone called, a lot of people watching this would know, but someone called TJR. He's younger. He's my age.
Okay.
And he just bought like a $3.5 million car at like 21, 22, whatever it is.
Yeah, right.
Day trading. And I saw that and I was like, bro,
Let's go.
he's like just an idiot on social media. Like
Yeah.
he's just autistic.
Doesn't give a fuck.
Like if you watch his videos, he's just like the most stupid person you'll ever see. You would not think he's like a 20 millionaire. Like
I think that's how he captured his audience.
Ban him.
Like, because obviously he makes like this like absolute bank off like trading and stuff, but like he keeps that retardedness
Yeah.
that you
you gotta like find it funny and they're building connection. And from that I was like, all right, this guy's doing it. Why can't I do it?
Yeah.
And then I pretty much just went like all in on it. I was still working like at a Mexican restaurant,
Okay.
honestly.
Yeah.
Like just being like a waiter.
Yeah, nothing wrong with
doing
that.
dishes, bro, just getting money. And then
Well, you
I
still
just
have to have
started
money
studying.
to trade.
Yeah, obviously you need money to start, and then I like you don't need a lot. There's new ways to do it nowadays, but I like studied heaps, and like a few of the boys are learning it, but I'm definitely like there. Like
Are you involved, Texie, in that?
A bit, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
I don't know if I would say it's my like future career, but I'm definitely gonna learn it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's smart. If Worm can do it, you can. He can. You can learn off him as well, and he can
Unless he gatekeeps.
take a cut.
Bro, yeah, I'm gonna make a course, and you gotta buy my course.
Yeah. Reply, DM the word DM the word GC Worm to join my list.
To watch me live trade every day.
There you go. The next one is, and you can't say each other.
Yeah.
This is a hard question also.
You're right.
If you had to swap lives with one person for one day, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Oh, people might get hate for this, but I'm gonna say Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah, literally just Jesus from like a few thousand years ago, bro. Just to like, experience that, his life.
That was quick too. I like that.
Yep.
Are you religious?
Yeah, I'm Christian
Yeah.
myself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you'll notice in this podcast, like I haven't been swearing or anything
No.
like that. So
And I
it's just
apologize.
Something like, I don't mind other people. Like,
Yeah.
it's your choice, bro. Like I don't care, but
Yeah.
it's just something I choose to
Yeah,
do
yeah.
with my beliefs.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I respect that.
And like, bro, you might see that and people might be like, oh, you're on these buildings hanging off cranes, like you're tackling security, like you're a fake, like
Yeah.
Christian or whatever it is. But it's like,
It's so
like-
much deeper
it's like,
than that.
bro, it's like, I love that they're taking photos, like, yeah, it's illegal, but like,
Yeah.
there's
Is it
things
really
like,
that deep?
like, is it really that
Yeah.
deep? And then like I don't want to get into like the religious stuff, but there's like obviously stuff like where for my religion, Christianity, the Bible says that's completely against what like the law is now.
Yes.
Like it's illegal to be Christian in countries. Like, you get killed.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
it.
yeah. Spot
like,
on.
in like places like China and stuff. So it's
Yeah.
like I take the law. Obviously, you got to like respect the law, but
course.
I take it with a grain of salt and like work around it.
Yeah.
With what I personally believe in, what I think is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
I don't even know. Like, you can
Dead or
go,
alive,
like,
anyone in the world. There's no right or wrong answer. Who's the first person that came to your mind? And it can't be him. You already know the life he lives. You don't need to
Yeah.
be in his.
It's sort of the same.
Like, obviously, I believe in Jesus, but I don't think I'd say. I don't think
You
I'd.
can't use Jesus, sorry, because he's already used it.
I'm just gonna say, if I had a second person, it would be someone in power, like probably the president, because then I could do what I like. If you're the president, you can just be like, "Yo, let me up your building." Like, I'm just gonna go climb your building, and they'll gladly
They'd let
you
you.
up. They'd let you up. So like, I feel like someone with power would be like my second option.
You
Yeah,
can't
maybe-
use Jesus.
Maybe like
And you can't use the president.
someone like Elon Musk or something.
Yeah,
Like,
nice,
like,
nice.
Buy a building.
Build your own.
Exactly.
I own the crane also.
Like if you get caught up there, the cops are like, "Bro, what are you doing here?"
Yeah.
And they're like trying to see your station. They're like, "Bro, I own the place." Like,
Just
like,
buy it.
Police station as well.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you, Tex, this first because he has good answers and you try and steal his answers.
I didn't try and steal Jesus. No.
No, I like that question and that answer though. If your camera, and do you have a drone as well?
Yeah, I do.
Yep. If your camera and your drone could say one thing about you, what would it say?
Lazy. Bro.
Lazy? Yeah. Yeah, lazy.
Other than lazy?
Yeah, I don't know.
I need to put your mic on mute when he answers.
maybe creative. Like, I feel like that's like ego.
Yeah.
But I feel like it might be creative. Lazy is definitely a big aspect because like a lot of
Just
time
push it
I'm
away.
older,
Yeah.
and like I couldn't be bothered changing the settings because like I can just edit it after.
Yeah, that's fair.
But like, yeah, I mean, especially with the drone shots, like every single drone shot that you see from us was taken by me.
Okay.
Yeah, because one of our other mates had a drone, but that didn't end up very well. He crashed it onto a building and then crashed onto another building
And it dropped like 40 stories.
Yeah.
Oh, and it was
It's
fucked.
it's broken now. But yeah,
Do you have problems with magpies at the moment with your drones or not?
I've had birds swoop it
Yeah.
couple times, but like it does pretty well.
Okay.
Like it
So the
gets-
DJI?
I'd say usually
Yeah,
we're
it is.
higher. Usually
Yeah, we
higher.
are usually
Yeah.
higher than the birds.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say lazy and creative.
What about you, Wayne?
Oh my
You have a drone?
No,
No.
I don't have a drone. I need to get one because this guy gatekeeps all the drones. Send them out to everyone, bro. But for my camera, I feel like my camera would kind of say I'm retarded. Just like
Okay.
not in like a bad way. It's just like I'm way too overconfident going into buildings. It's like in my mind, I'm like, bro, you could have like 30 security on me, and I'll just take everyone on, bro.
You do
Just get away.
GoPros as well, or nah?
Oh, so
Like chest
yeah,
ones?
I had a GoPro, but I left it on the train in Sydney. I was
Okay.
so stupid.
Ah.
I was
gonna
getting
find
another
that
one.
and go
So I'm
through
gonna
all the
find that, go
videos.
through all the footage, and I'll see everything, bro. But okay, I want to actually think like if like an actual word would say. So you're saying just like, so my camera, everything that it sees.
If it had a voice,
what would
what would it say about you?
Yeah, if it was a normal person, they'd be like, bro, what are you doing? Because
Nice.
one of my
I like
photos
that.
is me like hanging off a crane, and then my other hand is taking the photo. Like there's nothing below my feet. You can see that. You just see the ground. And I feel like
Is that the
If you're like a
same
normal
drone
person,
footage
That
as
is, yeah.
Yeah.
He was holding his camera,
I was
yeah.
holding my camera while
Yeah.
doing that. But I feel like
off its head?
it feels like a normal person like was just like looking through that lens. They'd be like,
What
"This
the
guy's an
fuck?"
idiot."
Chill,
they'd
bro,
be like,
chill.
Yeah, like, bro, it's not working.
I love that question
Yeah.
because you can use it for like, I've had NRL players, I've had
Yeah.
world champion female boxers, I've had Olympians, Paralympians, I've had fucking every scopes of people,
Yeah.
and you can just say like, for example, like the boxer, what would your boxing gloves say about you? So
Yeah, oh yeah.
so there's so many-
Yeah, it's such a good question.
yeah, it can just be used for anything. The last 5 questions are every guest gets these questions.
Yep.
You can't use
Yeah.
the same answer.
Yep.
But before I get to those 5, they're quick fire, so this won't take long.
Yep.
Do you have any questions for me? And it's okay if you don't have any.
Why did you start this podcast, and how long ago did you start it?
So I started it just over a year ago, probably like 14 months ago now.
Yep.
And the main reason was, and I didn't say this at the start,
Yep.
I lost 11 people to suicide last year. 11.
Oh, yeah, bro, that's rough. Yeah.
A lot of people. And everyone has a story. A lot of people don't talk about their problems. A lot of people don't have the opportunity to tell their story. You boys are only young.
Yeah.
And I think it's a great time to talk about your story now. We've only scratched the iceberg
Yep.
of your however many years you've been on this planet. And I feel that we've documented a little bit now.
Yeah.
I'm still doing this in 5 or 6
We'll
years'
come
time.
back, bro. Have another
That's what I
episode,
mean.
man, bro. It'll be way longer. We'll have so much more to
Yeah.
talk about.
So
bro.
that's,
Yeah.
everyone has a story.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't have an opportunity to tell their story. I don't make any money out of this podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. It's just like a thing
It's
you love
something
doing,
I love.
like,
It's like
passion.
your hobby of
Yeah, like we don't
climbing.
make money from it, but
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just, that's the reason why I do it, is just to give people a chance. I want people to feel comfortable when they come in here and,
yeah, bro.
and speak their mind and be happy.
Yeah, bro. Like we felt comfortable here. Like
Yeah.
at first we were like a bit sketchy of it, but then
Yeah.
bro, like we met you. It's like, bro, it's just
very
been nice.
cool
Man.
sweating.
Yeah, we were like, bro, if we get here, it's cool sweating us out.
No, there won't be. And I fucking told you that I
promise us that.
won't
Yeah,
stitches up. And
yeah.
it's I'd be a dog cunt if I did that. Firstly,
and I feel like you get more enjoyment out of actually having this podcast with us than actually just like trying to dog us in.
The other thing is too, if I was to dog you guys, it's not going to benefit me in any way.
There's no way it would benefit you.
You're going to fucking demolish my building. Firstly, you could organise someone.
Yeah, we could like break in so easily and everything. But like obviously, like there's no benefit. But like I feel like you get more out of just actually doing the podcast.
Correct.
It's like just like learning our story and everything, and it's something you love, like this podcast. Yeah, like, obviously, it's like
it's a win-win for both of us.
Yeah,
I feel in my eyes.
Yeah.
You boys get an avenue
experience,
to
diamond experience.
First time you've probably ever done one.
Podcast, but like I've been interviewed by the news before for other stuff.
And the cops, I'm sure.
Interrogation cells before.
So let's jump into these 5 questions.
I have a question.
Okay.
What's the sketchiest thing you've ever done?
Oh, fuck.
This guy's faces and everything, so if it's illegal, he's going to be careful.
Probably too many drugs, to be fair.
Yeah, bro, yeah.
I planked on the side of, so remember, you boys are probably too young, but planking used to be a thing. And you'd fucking, like, plank on, like, on a balcony. And it was like, it was the Oak in Brisbane, the Oak building. I think it's on, is it Adelaide Street or something, maybe?
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. Yeah.
And it's a pretty big building. And I think we were like.
Was it Oaks Aurora?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
And off my head, like fucking bent, like not good. And I was planking on the balcony on the rail.
Bro,
up there. That's probably the sketchiest thing I've done. But because I was off my head, didn't even think about it.
Yeah, that's sketchy, bro.
And then my uncle did it. And he's fucking 20 years older than me, and he did it nude. When we look back at it, like my nan just
like that's like a funny thing to look back on, but like it's stupid.
Yeah, very stupid. Like you're saying, don't get on drugs and you don't drink and do that stuff and mix it because stupid shit can happen.
I wouldn't even I don't get drunk or like anything, but like I feel like people get drunk, but like there's like some of us boys like they won't do drugs or anything and stuff like that. And like I feel like this is sort of like it's not an escape, but like it's like the adrenaline part.
Definitely.
Like replaces
you don't
it
need
completely.
it.
I don't need it. And even if I didn't, I still wouldn't like
because of your beliefs.
Because of my beliefs, but like still it's like a nice way to replace it.
Yeah. I like that question. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, only reason I remember that is because my nan just died recently and I pretty much stitched up my uncles and gave them some drugs and fucking and then we got bent for like 2 days and then had to go to a funeral. Like this was ages ago when like 15 years ago I reckon it was. And then when my nan died because it was their nan that died. So it was fucking full on. And then it come back up in conversation at my nan's, so their mother's funeral. And then it come up in conversation again. And I was like, I remember that. Full on though. Worm, you can go first for this one.
All right.
Do you have a party trick? I feel like your party trick's fucking hanging off cranes to be fair.
I can backflip just on the ground. Yeah, I can.
We won't do it in here.
No, obviously not. I can do a backflip.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like that's it.
Yeah, that's definitely a party trick. What about you, Texie?
I don't know. Does it have to be like?
It can be anything.
So,
I can do this.
Yeah.
Does it have to like say you're at a party? Do you have to like? Can it be anywhere? Cause, like,
you can be anywhere. It doesn't need to be a party. It's just called like a party trick. Something that a lot of people can't do.
Because I used to hockey skate a lot.
Okay.
And now I've like more freestyle, so I'm really good at like skating.
Okay.
And that's where I'm confident at walking along edges of buildings because like I have that balance.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say I'm pretty good at like skating.
Yeah. Nice.
Tapping onto that like balancing really quick. At my rock climbing gym that I go to, they've got like a slack line.
Okay.
And I was always good at balance, and like it got to the point where I was able to like walk across the slack line, jump, do like 360s and stuff, land on the slack line. I just like finished my like workout, and I just wouldn't want to go home yet. I'd just be bored. I'd just be like, I'm just gonna go slack line for like a.
They're cool to watch, eh?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Core strength too, hey. Yeah. Righto. Worm answered this one. The last one first, is that correct?
You go first.
So you're going first for this one. Who's the most famous person that's inboxed you guys or in your phone at the moment?
Oh, I don't even know.
Or if you've got a friend that's famous, possibly.
Worm.
That's actually not a bad shout. Saying Worms.
Probably Trading Pool. The guy that recorded us on
He's got a few 100,000 followers,
Yeah. He's got like 500,000.
Trading Pool, did you say?
Yeah, he trades.
Oh, he's got like 200K, I'm pretty sure. I didn't learn trading from him, but
Okay.
I'm just trying to think, bro. There's definitely been some famous people.
There you go. Is that him?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
And then he has another account,
Another
7
account,
Salty.
Yeah.
I've seen him. He lives in the Meriton.
He lives in the
Yeah. He's young, hey?
Yeah.
I follow him already, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think I followed him because he shared one of your boys' posts.
Yeah.
I think it might have been yours, Worm.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Chris Vegas blocked me. Bro, that's someone we know. Anyway, most famous person, bro. I'd have to say it's from, it'd be not from climbing, it'd be from bikes.
Okay.
Someone called Saronsta. You might not know who he is, but he's probably like 2 million on YouTube now. And anyone that has like an e-bike or a bike will know who he is.
How do I spell it?
Spoken to him. S-U-R.
It'll come up.
It'll come. Oh, it's right there, Saronsta. You
That one?
see it. No, it's down there. Saronsta.
That one?
You see it, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, is that those electric? Yeah, they're fucking quick,
I've been in contact with him, yeah. And then probably the most like famous climber that I've spoken to now would have to be someone called Dying Llama. If you want to
Dying Llama?
Dying Llama. He's very like old.
DYI? Is it?
DYI.
There he is. Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Fuck, they're cool shots.
Yeah.
Where's that?
I've spoken to someone, not like directly, but I was on call with someone and they were with
That's
this
the bloke
guy.
I was talking about before.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
him. His name is like Tism. That's what we call him. Tism. He wasn't available, but if you want to search someone up, I haven't directly spoken to him, but I've been on call with someone and he was with him, Ali Law, if you want to go A-L-L-Y, Ali
Law?
Law, L-A.
One at the top.
This one.
He's got like 7 million on YouTube.
Yeah, right. Oh, fuck off. Wow.
He's done some sick stuff.
Yeah, wow. So I'm glad I followed them because that will hopefully change my algorithm.
Yeah.
What's one thing you can't live without, Worm? Told you they're hard questions.
Bro, it'll sound like, so I would, for the sake of the podcast, I'm not going to say like God because of like, let's just go without that. Like that would be my one thing. But for me, it'd probably be like I'm going to go like outside of relationships and family. I'm going to do trading, bro. Like the weekends are my least favorite.
Because that's,
time of the week. Because I actually love my job. Like I love being on the charts. Like I love trading.
Yeah.
And then on Saturday and Sunday, it's like, bro, can we just get to Monday already?
Yeah.
Something like that. So my life is like completely switched around from like the most people who like look forward to the weekend.
Yeah.
Like the weekend off. But I love being on. Like if I could have it every day, like I'd love that, bro.
Yeah. What about you, Texie?
I'd probably say skating, honestly. Okay. Yeah, we go every week still.
Nice.
We had a rink in Gold Coast, but it shut down.
Okay.
It got demolished. I had a lot of good memories there, but
nice. That's cool.
Yeah, that's probably skating, yeah.
Nice. This is the funniest question of them all. You're both young. I guarantee you've both done this. Oh, you might not have.
Yeah, what is it?
Don't lie to me.
Yeah, I won't.
Texie first. Is it? You Texie first?
Yep.
If you both don't laugh to this, I'll be surprised. Have you ever sent a nude to the wrong person?
No. Bro, no, hell no. I don't send that sort of stuff, bro. No way, bro. I'm not lying.
Surely one of the boys fucking...
let's just
you don't need to say his name.
One of our mates, bro, I said it's blurred that he's lost the plot, bro. But he sent this video to everyone of him hanging off of a tree naked, bro. He's lost the plot, bro. We don't know what he's doing with his life, bro.
Did he blur it?
He blurred it presented, but you can still, like, if you pause the video and do it, you can still see everything, bro. It's like not even a good blur. Yeah. He's actually like lost it, bro. Like he just randomly like blocked, like ghosted everyone for 3 weeks, and he just sends that video to everyone out of nowhere.
Why?
And he's like, we don't know. He's
on drugs?
Wrong. No, he's not doing drugs. No. He's just not there, bro. I don't know. It's just empty in his head, bro. I don't know what he's doing, bro. You can always tell when he climbed with him. We'd be in the stairwell, and everyone would be like, be quiet, and he'd be like, make a funny noise, like, Ang! Like just in the stairwell, just like
Tourette's,
just being
maybe?
stupid. No, it's just like it's not Tourette's. It's just like him. He just he think it's funny, and then he get caught, and then he get caught, and he'd be like, "Bro, why did I get caught? I wonder get the worst luck, bro." And then we're like, "What are you talking about, bro? You're just like you're just stupid in the buildings." Yeah.
These you boys are young, so this one won't really.
Yeah.
It could work though. You might know one.
Yeah. Right.
You're a Christian man, so this might not so work for you. Favorite pickup line?
Pickup line? Oh, bro, I met my girlfriend online, bro, and then we went from there, and bro, we didn't really need a pickup line. She kind of chased me. I'm not gonna lie, yeah.
She chased the fame.
Yeah. I didn't have this account before I had her. I didn't have.
She live here?
Yeah, she lives on the Gold Coast, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really have to do anything. She kind of like
nice,
me, bro.
Love that.
Honestly, I don't really have a favorite pickup. I don't really use pickup lines. It's just like
chasing girls, bro.
Right.
This guy, he said he's got
the whole time.
He doesn't climb at all. Someone else. I've got two for you.
Yeah.
The first one is obviously I'm a lot older than you boys. Yeah. How old do you think I am, firstly?
30.
No. I reckon 45.
Oh,
you, bro.
I like you and I don't like you. I'm 38.
All right, 38.
So I'm old enough to be your dad.
Yeah.
The first one is, what's this?
Shirt. T-shirt.
Yeah.
Boyfriend material.
That's actually good.
That was good, yeah.
And the second one is, you say to him, if my right leg was Christmas and my left leg was Easter, would you come visit me between the holidays?
I thought you were going to say, would you come visit me at Halloween?
You could use that.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it, boys. But firstly, I wanted to say, if you are struggling with anything, I know you guys have only just met me. You have a pretty close-knit community from what I hear.
Yep.
If someone's not available, my phone's always open.
Yeah, all right, bro.
I'm on it a lot.
Yeah, all right.
Just message me.
I'll keep that in mind, yeah.
I'll fucking give you my phone number if you need it. Call me. I'll fucking happily help anyone.
Yeah, all right, bro.
I've been to too many funerals in my life
bro.
I know I've only just met you guys, but it's like I'm not fucking trying to be a creep in any way. I actually care about everyone.
Yeah.
And the second thing is, thank you for taking your weekend out.
Bro, it's our pleasure, bro. Thank you for inviting us, bro.
It's, I can't wait to see what else you do,
bro.
and
there'll be more in the future.
Stuff planned,
it'll be fucking cool to see, and it's only the start, eh?
Yeah, only the start, bro. Only first like year and a bit.
So good. Thanks, fella.
Thank you, bro.
Thanks very much.
It was good to be on here, bro.
Let's go. Love you. Bye bye.
Yeah.
This has been another Pod Perfect production.